Here's a TV that looks like an apple.
Okay, had a little delay right there, but hi everybody. It is 9:30. I know it's a little late to start. I know. I'm sorry. Give you a quick rundown. Woke up today. Had to shower really quickly. Had a guy come out to take a look at the dead tree. um, did that. Had dinner. Man, had two family phone calls that turned out to be really, really long, and that I wasn't sure if I was gonna stream because I was feeling like I'm not gonna lie, I kind of felt like, I don't know, it was a mix of anxiety and feeling bad after stream last night. So I was like to JT, I'm not streaming tonight. Um, JT like just kept encouraging me to do it. Thanks, Nacho, especially for the yeah, the eyebrows. They are chef's kiss right there. That is the dragon face. Um, but yeah, and it was just, yeah, that. So I was like, all right, let me get off my butt. Let me actually stream tonight. I don't know how long we'll go necessarily, but we are gonna start case 4, I believe. Um, yeah, so we're gonna start that, but how are you all doing? Hope you're it's Wednesday, right? It's the middle of the week, right? How is your middle of the week going? I hope it is good. Um, Chris, I'm never gonna find it, but in response to that, what I said to you in Discord, I was referring to that that GIF or that video with Elsa singing, and it's like somebody like it's it's dark outside, it's like 3 a.m. and someone screaming, "Shut up." I'm never gonna find it, but that's what I was thinking about in my head. Woo. So yeah, we're gonna start. Kay Faraday, the young lady who calls herself the second Yatagarasu. The piece of cloth that she conjured up has taken me back to many years ago. It's, waiting for a Titanic meme to occur. Only 7 years. Not long enough for a Titanic meme. But we're definitely in flashback territory because we're in we were in grayscale. Prove me wrong, game. Yeah, that's right. I did it. I killed the guy. Oh, that was the easiest trial ever. I have to lower the volume. But it was the great thief Yatagarasu that told me. I asked the defendant, just what exactly are you trying to say? Don't you get it? I know the true identity of the Yatagarasu. Yeah, wow, that was a super easy trial. I'm not even involved in it. Hi, Herb, how are you? The Yatagarasu is the man standing over there at the prosecutor's bench. Are you saying that I'm the Yatagarasu? Don't you dare deny it. You told me to kill him when you snuck into the embassy. Pay me like one of your steel samurai. Yes! That's exactly. Oh, this is going way fast. Mr. Rell, I think we've heard just about enough out of you. Your Honor, please listen to me. I'm telling the truth. You don't have a trustworthy face. You've got to believe me! Okay. In accordance with the defendant's accusation, a new prosecutor shall be called to replace Mr. Faraday. Oh, you're related to her. This court will be in recess until the new prosecutor is ready. We saw the judge for like a whole 5 seconds there. That was a nice cameo, I guess. September 10th, 3:20 p.m., District Court, 3rd floor lobby. Well, that's only a few days after my birthday. I am Speed. Speed. Are you Lightning McQueen? It's almost time for me to enter the courtroom. And so it is, and so it is that my first assignment as a prosecutor will be as a replacement for a prosecutor who has been accused by the defendant. This is roughly 5 months before Mia's first ever case against Edgeworth. September, you're making me count. October, November, December, January, February. It went down in February? Edgeworth. Is that, sir? Oh, is that Von Karma? Oh man, what was my Von Karma voice? I forgot. Have you read over all of the documents regarding this trial? Yes, sir. I've memorized everything there is to know. Very good. The paperwork for the prosecutor's substitution is just about complete. Edgeworth, always bear in mind that as your mentor, I, Manfred von Karma, will accept nothing short of perfection. I understand, sir. To have the chance to stand in court at such an early stage in my career, I am honored and proud. As have I watched over your studies, I am giving you this very rare chance. Prove yourself. Crush the defendant's pathetic lies into oblivion. Yes, sir. Man, I forgot about what you looked like for a minute. That's such a... Nobody has died yet.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like. He doesn't
look younger, but we know it's
begin.
young Edgeworth, and I appreciate it. That such a legendary prosecutor is watching over and judging my performance. I have to be perfect in every way. Oh, am I actually going to be doing... Oh, this isn't going to be like a full-on flashback. I'm actually going to be... Okay, I kind of wasn't expecting. Today's trial should have ended in just 1 minute. Because the defendant was picked up by the security camera, correct? Exactly. The killer had the gall to say that he only killed because he was instructed to do so. Even more outrageous is his claim that the case prosecutor, Byrne Faraday, gave the order. Ha! Faraday is such a fool. He's been cornered by his very own prey. Sir, are you an acquaintance of Mr. Byrne by Faraday? He is a pathetic man who speaks nothing of nonsense. Nonsense? He once tried to explain to me a way of punishing those who cannot be brought to court. Those who cannot be brought to court. That is nonsense, for no man is above the law. Well, there are always a few exceptions. However, there is no reason to even deal with such individuals. A prosecutor is a guardian of the court, one with no obligation to outside manners. Thus, there is no reason to deal with such individuals. I see. Edgeworth, disgracing yourself as Faraday will not be forgiven. Have no fear, I will not let you down, sir. In place of the accused prosecutor, Byrne Faraday, I'll prove the defendant's guilt. Very good. Secured an hour of recess for you to prepare to do just that. Show them all the power of Von Karma! It sounds so... Man, that actually sounds so anime. Yeah, no, you're not wrong, Tylenol. Still the worst. So have you achieved a firm understanding of the case? Yes, sir. I have memorized everything that is written down in the case files. Well, then explain the case to me. I want to see if you really know what you are talking about. Understood. Oh boy, an hour of recess. I call the monkey bars. You call the monkey bars, I call the swing. I need somebody to push me. A murder was committed on September 8th in front of the Codopian Embassy? The victim, Mr. Dade... Please don't tell me his name is Mr. Deadman. Was the staff... Did your parents really hate you that much? Hey, honey, what do you name our kid? I don't know. Dead. They literally just predicted like their son's fate.
After a certain amount of time,
I really
which you
can't.
may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
You know, somebody's like, you ever seen a dead man walking, and could you imagine if this guy was in the room? I'm just saying. The victim, Mr. Deadman, was a staff member at the embassy. The defendant in this case, Mr. Mackerel... You're a fish. You're a literal fish. Was held for questioning the night of the incident as he was deemed suspicious. He was quickly placed under arrest for possession of the murder weapon, a gun. Furthermore, at the time of the murder, the great thief Yatagarasu had successfully infiltrated the Codopian embassy as well. At first, Rel claimed that he himself was the Yatagarasu, but that he did not kill Deadman. I wonder what he expected to gain from such a desperate lie. It's possible that he wants to go down while in the spotlight if he is found guilty. A fish has been discovered. There truly is no limit to people's inanity. I can't talk right now. But I digress. Continue, Edgeworth. Yes, sir. During the trial, the prosecution presented the security footage that captured the murder. The footage clearly showed Mr. Rell as the murderer. The act of Mr. Rell firing the gun could be clearly seen from the visitors' gallery. Upon seeing that, the defendant retracted his statement and admitted to the murder. I did it because I was told to. By the real Yatagarasu, Byrne Faraday. That sounds about right. However, you've forgotten one thing. Ganondorf on Karma. You're telling me he's not Ganondorf if Ganondorf actually was able to, age enough to grow gray hair? Because I kind of see it. Yeah, he died. But the question is, how dead is he? Is he mildly dead, moderately dead, or extremely dead? Oceans? Oceans. While this may appear to simply be the murder of a Kodopian embassy staff member, people are actually referring to it as the second KG-8 incident. The second KG-8 incident. I'm very sorry, sir. I fear I failed to study hard enough. Well, even among the police, it's information that only a select few are privy to. Would you please enlighten me, sir? Let's talk about it. Sir, what do you mean by the second KG-8 incident? In order for me to tell you that, you must first learn about the original case. Take a look at these documents. This is a 3-year-old newspaper. Dang. The newspapers are still a thing right now? You have heard of the Amino Group scandal before, correct? So KG-16 to the power of 8. Yes, I have. The secretary of Ernest Amano, the Amano Group's director, was arrested under suspicion of smuggling. Correct. Man, where have I heard that before? CCU was an employee of the Amano Group and the sole witness to the smuggling operation. It was she who brought the crime to light. However, Miss Yu was silenced before she could testify in court. Wasn't a Kodopian embassy staff member arrested for the murder? Yes, a Kodopian by the name of Manny Cochin was the suspect. However, due to a lack of evidence, the case went unresolved. Lack of evidence? Ha! If only I was in charge of the case. I would have done everything in my power to prove his guilt. To make sure that all criminals are found guilty, my mentor really is dedicated. Faraday was the prosecutor on the case that— oh, wait, I realized something. I gotta move Dragon. I'm so sorry. I just realized Durg needs to be moved just a tiny bit. There we go. Okay, I just noticed. I'm sorry. Faraday was the prosecutor on the case then, and he was as pathetic as ever. Mr. Faraday was in charge of the KG-8 incident as well? That's right. And now, once again, the victim of the case you are currently assigned to was someone who was scheduled to testify against that smuggling organization. Artemis was very excited for the murder. And just like that last time, the victim was murdered right before he was to testify. You're catching on. The victim was murdered just before his day in court against the smuggling organization. Events occurring almost exactly the same way as they did in the KG-8 incident. So that's why it is being called the second KG-8 incident. Yes. Yet there is one difference between the two incidents. What would that be? The so-called noble thief that is sending everyone into an uproar. The great thief Yatagarasu. I better find out more. Okay, let's get more information. If it is true that the Yatagarasu showed up at the Kodopian embassy, what could he or she have been after? No doubt to steal any suspicious accounting records and release them publicly, or more likely to steal secrets from the Kodopian embassy itself, since the item that the Yatagarasu stole from there was sent to the police. What was it that the Yatagarasu sent to the police? I don't know the details. Anything related to the Yatagarasu is getting the top secret treatment. Still, I find it very ironic. By returning the stolen item to the police, it was proof positive that the Yatagarasu had infiltrated the embassy on the same day the staff member was killed. Criminals have a way of incriminating themselves, wouldn't you say? That would have to be the first time the Yatagarasu has left evidence behind, correct? Yes, indeed. If you wish to learn more about the Yatagarasu, then I suggest you ask Faraday. Mr. Faraday? Danny! Hi! I'm so sorry, my alerts might be a little borked right now. I haven't had the chance. There we go. It was just slightly delayed. Danny, hi! Oh, yeah, there it is. Also, that was like a weird little, like, blinks going on there for a second. Hi, Danny! How was your stream? How was Link to the Past? I'm sorry, yeah, I don't know. Our alerts are probably a little bit bored tonight. They've been a little slow, but also that flashing just kind of caught me off guard. Hi, Raiders, how are you? Welcome! For those of you who don't know me, hi, I'm Okami. I am a member of the Zeldathon team, as well as Mini Kit Marathon and Kirbython, and we are going through the Ace Attorney series. We are currently on Case 4 of Ace Attorney Investigations, so make yourselves at home if this is your jam. A Link to the Past was fun. Played a co-op race with a friend. Ooh, nice, nice. How did the race go? I hope you guys had fun. He happens to be the prosecutor in charge of the Yatagarasu case as well. He's the prosecutor in charge of both the KG8 incident and the Yatagarasu case. Mr. Faraday really has a lot on his plate. You didn't win, but it's fine. Aw, I hope you had fun, right? What is it, little girl? You guys would probably totally wipe the floor with me, though, in A Link to the Past. I'll bet my money on that. You're scary, mister! Is that- wait! Is that little K? Also, yeah, Von Karma is, again, gray hair lawyer Ganondorf really is scary. Did you need something? I want to trade these coins with you. Oh my gosh, it is her. The coins gave her away. A fistful of dimes, quarters, and pennies, but it looks like you've exactly $1. Is this what you want? Oh my gosh, it is! Look at her! Thanks! That's exactly what I needed. Small K is adorable! Wait, come back! Could that child be here to watch the trial? How disrespectful for a child like that to be running around inside the courthouse. Does no one have respect for this country's judicial system anymore? Calm down, she wasn't exactly running around in here making a ruckus. The paperwork for the prosecutor substitution is complete. Yeah, you must really love kids. Why, do you even know how much time there is left before the trial resumes? I'm so sorry. I can have you mopping up this courthouse instead of protecting it in an instant. Oh, it's no bother, sir. Not being completely prepared could prove to be a perfect handicap for me. A proud one you are. You had better collect the evidence from Faraday and prepare yourself. It's time for your debut, Edgeworth. Oh my gosh, so we're gonna be taking part in Edgeworth's first trial? Baby Edgeworth's first trial? I'm actually really excited. Leave where? Everywhere. Where's the judge? Oh, don't tell me that they didn't call the judge back in from recess and he's still on the slides, having a good time. Are we just back from recess early? This is awkward. Just what is going on? Why isn't Faraday here yet? How is it possible that the defense is not prepared yet either? Bailiff, where is Mr. Faraday? I'm not sure. I wasn't really paying attention. Judge is on the swing set. I had to fight the judge on the swing set. There was only room for one.
A body has been discovered. After
I pushed off the judge, that's what happened.
However you like, the class trial will begin.
Ah, you must be the one Mr. Von Karma recommended. Oh, I get to do my Judge Trudy voice again. I've been missing it. I hear this will be your first trial. I look forward to seeing how you perform. Oh, by the way, was there someone celebrating a birthday during the recess? I could have sworn that I heard a popper going off. Come to think of it, the other day with my grandson, he's going off. Sir, it looks like the trial is about to resume. However, we can talk about your grandson later. Yes, it will be all but impossible to prove the witness a liar without the evidence from Faraday. What is that blasted buffoon up to? Oh no, somebody's dead! Grant called it. It's an emergency, sirs! Oh, it's Gumshoe! Wait, he just totally knocked him over! Flat on his back! Silence! There shall be no yelling in this sacred hall of law! Bailiff, remove that man from this courtroom at once! Please! Wait! You have to listen to me! There's an emergency! Defendant lobby number 2! Mr. Faraday and the defendant! The two of them! They're both dead, Your Honor! Everyone is, I knew it! Okay, but they upped me. I thought it was just gonna be one body. They doubled up the ante. It was 2 bagels. September 10th. We're still September 10th. It's still the same day. Stay back! Who are you? You're not Gumshoe. Oh wait, didn't we just... Who are you? Why do you look like... Why do you look like just a more... Is that Gumshoe's dad? Wait, am I just speculating? Was that not clear at all? That's what what they were going to do? No, I knew there was gonna be a body. I just didn't expect there to be 2 bodies. That's like 1 body more than what I was expecting. Thank you for the what, the taco, Chris? Thank you. Yes, a taco has been discovered. No, I'm gonna order a taco. No, 2 tacos. No one's. Oh gosh, it's like Gumshoe voice, but more serious, or like I don't know. No one's allowed on the crime scene. Period. Just who does this oddball think he is? This is becoming quite the hotspot. Isn't she Mr. Rel's defense attorney? You're both new, so... hey, you! No running in the hallway, pal! And who are you to tell me what to do? I'll never find out what's going on like this. It's time for some civil discourse. Okay, I need to know if you two are related. It's gonna bother me. Excuse me, but who are you? Detective Tyrell Bad. Homicide. I was informed of the situation and came as quickly as possible. So how did you arrive and inspect the body before me? Faraday requested for me to testify in the trial. Plain and simple. Mr. Faraday requested that you be here? Oh, okay. So you're not related to Gumshoe? I've already contacted HQ about the situation. I've got nothing to say to you, kid. Kid? I'm Mr. Faraday's substitute in today's trial. Therefore, I insist that you update me on the situation. I can't back down here. I have a right to know. Do I need to teach you a thing or two about how to talk to adults, kid? Is he threatening me? Is he going for his gun? Oh my god, I was really scared too. I thought it was a lollipop, and apparently it's a mirror. I got so scared. I'm like waiting. I was like on bated breath, waiting, because I knew it probably wasn't gonna be a gun, but I was like, wait, what is he doing? It's just a mirror. How dare he trick me like that? Faraday was stabbed to death with some kind of blade, and he had a gun in his hand. The other man, Mr. Macrell, was shot and killed. He was found holding a bloody knife in his hand. Was there anyone else who went into defendant lobby number 2? Yeah, that big lug over there. His name's Gumshoe. And trust me, Gumshoe didn't do it. He was in charge of guarding the place. God! Gumshoe, you had one job. My censor button isn't working. Wait, hold on. My censor button's on the front. Stream Deck, are you okay? Hold on. I think my sensor button's on the fritz. Does anything work? That works. Okay, sorry. I had to test that. I am beeping? You guys hear it, I can't. Okay. That's weird. I know that now. Thank you for letting me know it is working. That's weird. He was in charge of guarding the place. He's claiming that no one else entered the room. If that's the case, then they must have killed each other, correct? Maybe. Such impudence. This guy is really testing my patience. Trial witness. Why was I not informed that you were going to testify in court? Homicides aren't my only thing. The Yatagarasu case is also one of my assignments. So you were called upon to comment on the Yatagarasu's characteristics in order to assess if Mr. Faraday really was the Yatagarasu or not. Well, well, looks like you just might have a brain after all in that head of yours, son. Son? I'm not your son, Pops! I'm sorry, hearing that from Edgeworth is kind of really funny to me. I'm not your son, Pops. I don't know, something about that line. Again, the fact that it's coming from Edgeworth too is kind of funny. Do you have a minute? You know, I'm not really into talking to people I don't know, especially at a time like this. I just noticed her earrings are scales. One, that is amazing considering what your job is, but two, also, are those going to be heavy on your earlobes? I apologize for not introducing myself before bothering you. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I was to take Mr. Faraday's place in court. Edgeworth, huh? Never heard of you. So Faraday's substitute is a newbie, huh? I'll have you know, madam, that I studied under Manfred von Karma. Do not take me for some naive novice. I don't know what this is. Is she laughing? Do not take me for some naive novice. Rude. If she's laughing. This is so rude. So you're a student of Von Karma? I should have closer dead giveaway. Stop right there. These are the garments of one who gallantly presents the fast. Thanks for the great laugh, but try not to make me laugh so much, okay? I wasn't trying to do anything of the sort. Just kidding. I'm just goofing around. By the way, do you know who I am? My name is Callisto Yu. And if you're telling the truth, then we were about to go head-to-head in court. But of course, I have heard much about you, Miss Yu. But of course, I have heard much about you. You're a regular Shakespeare. Did I say something funny? Is that just her, M. Night Shyamalan quirk is just that she laughs a lot? I'd like you to update me on the situation. I don't really know anything. Why don't you try talking to those detectives over there? If that's the case, then why are you here? What's so funny? It's just that the way you speak is so tactless. The person I was going against in court until only a little while ago was just murdered. It's not like I could go back into the courtroom pretending as though nothing happened. That's a good point. I apologize for asking such an insensitive question. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, same, Chris. I don't know how I feel about her either. I don't know. It's kind of, again, as somebody who just likes to laugh a lot, I don't know. I kind of relate to that. But also, like, I can't tell if she's rude yet or not, to be honest. And you are? Who, me? Hey, pal. It's common courtesy to tell someone your name first before asking theirs. Ugh, point taken. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I am a district prosecutor. A prosecutor? I've never seen a prosecutor as young as you, pal. I've told you my name. Now, would you mind telling me yours? Detective Gumshoe. And just recently I achieved my dream of becoming a detective. More than a dream, it's what I was born to do. Wait, maybe I should check and make sure I'm not really in some crazy dream first. This detective is entirely too excited to be at a murder scene. He always is. But that's because he's always doing his best. So, Detective Gumshoe, would you mind telling me what you know about the incident? You know that I don't have to tell you anything, right? I know that. But it would behoove you to fill me in on what you know. Wow, you're a proud one for such a youngster, aren't you? Well, anyway, Detective Bad is the one in charge. So you're just gonna have to ask him for all the details, okay? As for me, I was gone in the door to defendant lobby number 2. No, stop with the behoove. God, horse jokes are back again, man. So you were the guard detail. Did you notice anything strange while you were on duty? Well, I freaked out when I heard a gunshot and then I kinda froze. You're a detective, and a measly gunshot scared you that much? Then again, I can hardly claim to know what it's like to hear one at close range. Then Detective Bad came running to the scene. We went into lobby number 2 together, and both men were lying there dead. Is that everything? Huh. Yeah, that's it. I was in the hallway the whole time, but I didn't hear a single peep of a struggle. Interesting.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Horse Jocks are pretty funny.
Oh, wait. How did TTS just say that? Horse jocks? I did not hear joke. I heard jockus, right? I don't know if I heard horse jock, like in jockey. I don't know what I just heard. Oh man, you... Artemis is about to go horse if he has to keep saying horse. I'm hearing something completely different the longer this goes on. Okay, it's done. Artemis is really sounding tired. Anonymous, thank you for the gift sub to Horse Jocks. And Rob, thank you for the 100 bits. I can't.
Lucas Jetty gifted a tier 1 sub to Horse. They have given 67 gift subs in the channel.
Wait, a hype train is close! Oh, thank you for letting me know that, Twitch. Grant, thank you for the gift sub to Horse. Do you think it's an actual horse that's on Twitch? But wait, how does an actual horse type with hooves? A horse train? I am fine with the horse train. Who's at the front of this train? Rainbow Dash? Pinkie Pie? Man, just who's at the front of this train? I need to know. Is Best Pony Izzy Moonbow? Wait. I was gonna see what Artemis turned out. I'm fine with the orange. I'm surprisingly fine, and the eyebrows are better.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Actual Horse 2958.
What do you mean, actual horse? Are you trying to tell me Are you trying to tell me horse wasn't an actual horse? Is this actually a horse on Twitch? I'm thinking way too hard about this. Rob, thank you for the 100 bits. Anonymous, thank you for the gift sub to actual horse.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to gift to sub. They have given 68 gift subs in the channel.
What do you mean gifted us? Grant, oh my god. Grant, do not make me come over there. Do not make me get in the car. You were aiming for the wall demon eyes? I'm sorry you didn't get the wall demon eyes, Rob. Oh no, are you trying again? Grant, thank you for the gift sub to gifted us. Oh gosh, I can't see the eyes. They blend in now. Lemon. Why lemon? Rob, thank you for the 100 bits. I like this. Okay, I like the polka dot look. It's just now I can't see Artemis's eyes anymore. Exactly, it does look like an upside down. I can't, it's so hard to, but I like the polka dots. I'm a sucker for polka dots, I'll take it. Oh man, only 29 more subs to the sub goal. Is it only 29? Oh no, I'm gonna have to, wait, oh no, I'm gonna have to stream Pony Island, aren't I? I'm scared because nobody will tell me what it's about. Pony Island. I just know that, I just know there's something to it that's horror related. And I don't know what it is. And it's scaring me because I won't look it up. I'm glad you are happy with. It's an island with ponies, I guess? No, I can't take it. I can't take it at face value like that. I just can't. I don't trust it. Interesting. Other than the gunshot, he didn't hear a single sound of commotion. I want to know if there are actual horses that stream on Twitch. Actually, you know what? I want to get a horse head for stream now. Wait, I want to look at...
Brady gifted a tier 1 sub to Mr_Ed. We have given 61 gift subs in the channel.
I love Mr. Ed! Rob, thank you for the gift sub to Mr. Ed. If I will take my talking horse. I will take my talking horses. Thank you, Rob. Hold on, horse head, Matt. How much would that cost to add to this goal? I'm just, like, really curious. I can't type right now. Horse head. Oh gosh. Horse head mask. How much does it cost on Amazon? I'm really curious. I can't find it. It didn't even come up in my search. No, not... That's because it didn't spell horse. That's why I'm getting hairspray. Horse head, not spray. Wow, Amazon is just auto-correcting really weird things for me. There we go. Oh man. There's one on Prime now that's like $10. I'm just saying. Oh. Pony Island stream with horse mask. I don't know, do we want to double up for that? If it's just $10, I'm fine. I'm fine dishing out $10 to add that to the goal. $12.99, yeah.
Tier 1 sub to Horsehead Mask. They have given 69 gift subs in the channel.
Gift subs at 69. Just like that dating sim. Yeah, I know, except I don't know if I can get the dating sim to work and I'm sad. You know what? I'm gonna have people wondering what the heck. I have to put this in my, mostly that I share my Amazon account with my mother. She's gonna wonder what the heck is this doing in the cart, and I'm really hoping I don't get a text or something going, why is this supposed to be here? Wait, I gotta do it on my phone. I'm not logged in. I'm not actually logged in on, the computer, but here we go. Grant, thank you for the gift sub to Horsehead Mask. Hold on, I'm gonna add this to the goal. As long as the price stays at, like, $10, because right now it's, like, half off at Amazon. The regular one's, like, half off. Alright, adding to cart. Just so we're clear. Oh gosh, no, she's gonna ask me what the heck. You know, just so we're clear. Just so we're really super clear. Yep, Horsehead Mask. Creepy. One of the tags is creepy. Oh gosh, I almost dropped that. Alright, it's in my cart. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? My mother's gonna be like, why'd you spend $10 on this? I'm gonna be like, listen. I'm like, listen, I'm going to a party, I guess, and I'm wearing a horse head. Good. With you. There is someone here who wishes to see you. Who is it? A Kodopian embassy staff member by the name of Manny Cochin. What? What's going on? Detective Bad and Miss Yu's moods just changed all of a sudden. Wait a second. Was it Manny Cochin? I'll be right there. Now it's getting serious. It's nice to see you again, Miss Yu. Why are you here? I have no desire to ever see you again. Now, actually, would you mind stepping outside for a brief chat? Fine, let's go. Oh no, we're about to get yelled at. At least I feel like it. Bad. Von Karma, it's been a long time. I knew you would show up. You usually do when the Yatagarasu is involved, and I see this case is no exception. Do you know Detective Bad, sir? Yes, he's like an old bloodhound that never leaves the crime scene. If only he would get a promotion and move on. It's the crime scene where a detective is most useful and effective. It's not like I don't know that. Moving on, though, Bad. The man that I just passed by, was he not the suspect from the KG8 incident? So I was right. Just what is that man doing wandering around here? That Faraday, I can't believe he let such an easy catch get away. Imbecile! I would have proved his guilt in 3 minutes. Von Karma, I think you've said enough for now. It's in poor taste to speak like that about the departed. Very well. Back on topic, I'm placing Edgeworth in charge of the investigation here. Is that Franziska? Wait! Oh my gosh, it's young Franziska! Look at her hair! It's longer! Oh, I kind of like her hair like this, not gonna lie. I really like her hair like that. I mean, I love her either way. Oops, I'm buying the Ace Attorney games on 3DS now. Gran, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to enable you. I'm sorry. Although at least they're super cheap right now. It's good they're super cheap, you know, before the great eShop purge happens. Why does she already have a lip? Okay, I'm just kind of assuming she was born with it in hand. I'm just assuming it's a part of her. Oh my gosh. Apparently Capcom just trademarked Apollo Justice for Switch. Oh, I forgot to say that in Discord! I saw it right before. Man, we're getting a bunch of exciting news between the new Digimon Survive teaser trailer dropping and Apollo Justice getting trademarked on the Switch, which, if it comes out on Switch, yeah, I'm buying it, because, you know, I played it here. I mean, I already bought it, like, on my phone, but because I wanted to stream it, but yeah, yeah, I'm, like, super excited. I'm gonna be more super excited if it's, like, a pack, you know, like the trilogy again. Now she's only a centimeter taller than Okami. I'm about to text Tylano something really personal here. I'm gonna do it. Oh gosh, like a Pokemon, she comes with the... Oh yes, and the Genshin Impact 2.6 live stream on Friday. I'm so excited. Retro, how are you, if I didn't ask already? I'm sorry. I'm really excited. I still need to finish the bartender event. I've been having so much fun with this event. It just reminds me of Valhalla. I've been having so much fun with it. Papa! How can you place him in charge? Franziska, what are you doing here? I'm here for summer vacation. What else? Oh my gosh, she's so much younger compared to Edgeworth. Franziska von Karma, so she is here on vacation from Germany. She is the daughter of Manfred von Karma and a student of his who's also junior to me. You're the one who's junior to me, and don't you forget it! How do you know? I thought he was, like, monologuing to himself. How did you know what he was saying? You're not conveniently avoiding the bar examination, are you? Ha! If you've been able to pass, then I'll have absolutely no trouble at all. I'll never allow myself to lose to you, never. Why does she always have to be this competitive? Anyway, Papa, are you really assigning Miles Edgeworth to cover the case? Yes, I am. Why do you ask? Well, you know, I'm close to becoming a prosecutor myself. And I am 100% confident that I can do a better job than him. That's just like Franziska. She has no problem bad-mouthing someone in front of them. Bad? Yeah? These two will be conducting the investigation. What? You want me to let both of these kids loose on the crime scene? I get to work with small Franziska. Oh my gosh! Also, is it just me or her whip is just like really smaller back then? This is the perfect opportunity for them to work on their prosecutorial skills. The crime scene is not a place for children to be messing around in. I'm the one with the authority over this crime scene, Bad. And I will not tolerate complaining. Edgeworth, Franziska, I leave this case to the two of you. Understood, sir. Yes, Papa. I'll go take care of the paperwork now. Remember, I'll accept nothing but a perfect report from the both of you. Do not disappoint me. Hold up, Von Karma. I still haven't agreed to this. Look at how much smaller she is compared to everyone. Miles Edgeworth. It's been quite some time, Franziska. This will be the perfect chance for us to see which of us is truly worthy of the Von Karma name. Would it kill you to at least say hello? Ugh. Long time no see. Very good. Just because you became a prosecutor first doesn't mean you can act all proud. She using it. She hasn't changed a bit. Okay, she has been doing this. Miles Edgeworth. As I was saying, we shall see which one of us is worthy of the Von Karma name. For crying out loud, I've been reduced to a babysitter. Von Karma's just like, fine, sweetie. You can have a go at it too. That's exactly what he did, though. Stop. It's a riding crop. Actually, yeah, no, you're right. It is a riding crop. I used to use one of those back in the day. Don't ask me where it went, so I can't use it anymore. I don't know where it went. I can't tell you the last time I've been on a horse to use one. I don't know, man. I had one. Go like text at home. Hey, is my riding crop still there? Can I have it back? I just want it for a prop. It looks like Mr. Von Karma was successful in convincing the detective. That's just like him. He never fails. Now I'd appreciate it if you could quickly run me through the facts, Detective Bad. You'd better off checking things out on your own. Very well. Seems like getting help from Detective Bad will be a most arduous task. Alright, guess we're gonna go in. The window's open. That's the first thing I'm noticing that's odd. Okay. Knife, gun. Why would you bring a knife to a gunfight, man? Is the only real explanation that they killed each other simultaneously. I don't think that's what happened. Miles Edgeworth, you should listen to someone until they are finished talking. What are you talking about? I'll only say it one more time. This is a competition to see who is truly worthy of the Von Karma name. A competition. The person that figures out the truth first wins. So the person who doesn't discover the truth is a dishonor to the name? Exactly. I don't care that you became a prosecutor before me. I simply refuse to hear any more foolish things come from your foolish mouth. Fine, whatever makes you happy. Can I take that as you accepting my challenge? Once again, whatever makes you happy. Well then, let's begin the investigation, shall we? I'm going to find the perfect evidence and prettily present it like the professional I am. Competing to discover the truth behind a crime. How delightfully childish. Alright. Oh, not just yet. You kids over there. Kid? Ha! Serves you right, Miles. He just called you a kid. You're younger than me. I said kids. The plural, not the singular. Franziska's not the Maya of the game. Our partners are constantly changing, but she's going to be our Maya, I guess, temporarily for this case. How dare you call me a kid as well? I'll do what I please, and I won't allow you to cause a ruckus on my crime scene. Stop gaining points from me. No, Chris, the points are gonna keep stacking. Hey, big guy, you're going to watch over these two. Yes, sir. Detective Bad, sir. Now, do what I say from now on, kids, okay? You better not get in our way, Scruffy. You'll feel the bite of my whip if you do. Oh, you're going to feel it in the future. A lot. Then you, prosecutor boy! Let's get your investigation started already, alright? Poor Gumshoe does not know what's in his future. Great, now even that detective is treating me like a child. Alright, it's time to get investigating. Get a move on, prosecutor boy. My name is Miles Edgeworth, and if you were to call me a prosecutor boy one more time, it will be my duty as a prosecutor to look into your monthly salary. What? And what would you do with my salary after you saw how much it was? That's up to you now, isn't it? Really? Sound good, pal. You're so naive. Don't threaten me if you guys just met. Oh gosh. No, like, same. I really like how they kept, Von Karma's character from the game before, honestly. I really do like that. And especially just because it's been so long, you know, there's a chance, and with the writing changing, there's a chance it could... I don't know if it was the same writing for this one. I'm thinking Apollo Justice having different writers. I don't know if the writers were different for Ace Attorney Investigations. But if they were, just in case if they are, I think that's really, really great they were able to keep character, honestly. Not gonna lie, not that I don't like Apollo Justice, but I think this game does a better job of keeping characters in character. Detective Bad, may I have a word with you? What is it? It appears that both a knife and a gun were used as murder weapons. Yeah, it does. That leads us to our first question of the investigation. Where did the men acquire the weapons? The gun was inside a Faraday's bag. It was a piece of evidence that was presented in the trial earlier today. It was used to kill the Codopian embassy staff member. But I never heard anything about the knife. Mr. Rell was being held by the police. There's no way he could have brought it in. Which means it's possible that Faraday had the knife on him from the start as well. Could it have been a piece of evidence that has yet to be presented? But then why doesn't Detective Bad know about it? Wait, what if... It's possible that Mr. Faraday thought the knife under the guise of prosecutorial evidence. He could have then brought it out and attacked Mr. Rell with it. Huh. Maybe you've got a brain in there after all, kid. Ugh. Is he going to treat me like a child forever? It looks like Mr. Faraday attacked Mr. Rell first, who then counterattacked. That's the only logical conclusion you can draw from a scene like this. Not yet. I feel like that it's much too early to be drawing conclusions already. I must first find conclusive evidence so as to ensure the honor of the Von Karma name. Okay, now we can look around. The trilogy is almost done downloading. Ooh! Grant! As you go, keep up to date. Let me know. Let me know how you are enjoying it, your thoughts, everything in between, because I'm really excited. I'm also really sorry I'm a bad influence. Part of the thing about Apollo's game is they were trying too hard to show people having changed. Yeah, I agree there. And again, I'm not gonna knock, I know some people feel like Apollo Justice isn't a good game. I know how decisive it is now. Oh, if you do stream it, let me know! Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be so excited. And again, I'm not knocking Apollo Justice. I thought it was a good game. Although I do respect people's opinions if they didn't, if it didn't live up to their standards. And I respect that. Just for me, not a bad game, but the writing is very much a little bit all over. It's really good at times, and then other times it's like really jarring. Hello everyone, and hello, Double Chocolate. Hi, Zencha. How is you? Yes, hi. You walked in on two bodies, so there's that. Open windows, like the first thing I noticed when I walked in here. The window was open and there's a fresh flowery scent in the air. The flowers in the garden down there are so gross and ghastly. Do you think maybe you could try offering something useful for a change? Well, at least there's no way someone escaped through this window, pal. They wouldn't wake up and smell the flowers after a fall from the 3rd floor. No, they be smelling the concrete. Are you willfully ignoring the fact that there are also iron bars on the windows? Oh, I actually didn't notice that. Yeah, I guess there's that too. Either way, no one could get through these windows, right? They thought of everything when they were designing this courthouse. Very nice. Anything useful on the TV? Whoa! What is it, Detective Gumshoe? My TV at home is so tiny compared to this one, pal. Then perhaps you should purchase a more normal-sized television like this one. He can't afford it! Let me see. Wow, this thing is huge! Ah! And way too noisy! You're the noisy one, Scruffy. Don't touch it. You'll get your fingerprints all over it. But I didn't touch it. Preservation of the crime scene is the foundation of detective work. The foundation, huh? Sounds like something the rookie here needs to shore up on. Oh gosh. I can't believe Okami didn't notice the perfect explanation of this crime. It's not! You know it's never this simple! You know it never is! Detective Bad, do you have any thoughts on the case? You've been busy with Monster Hunter Rise lately. Buy it for real before sale. I wanna buy it! I can't though! Rune Factory 5! I know I should, it's on sale, I know, but then I'd have to cancel Rune Factory 5, and I don't want to cancel my pre-order. I'm gonna cry. I'm like, why did it go on sale now, of all times? Faraday and Rel, it looks like they killed each other to me. Although, there are a few things that just don't seem right. And what would that be, baby? Huh. Why don't you try thinking on your own first before you bother me, boy? Ugh. What? Now I've been downgraded to just boy? Yes, we've been officially downgraded. Table. There's some stuff in the bag, pal. I suppose this was Mr. Faraday's bag. It's probably the trial evidence I was supposed to collect from him. This is the evidence! Oh no way, I just thought of something! Kay doesn't know yet, does she? I forgot we saw her earlier. Does she know what happened? Oh no. I just thought of that and I just made myself sad. Anyone know if the Yakuza S-Game Judgment can be modded? DJ might know, because I think I've watched DJ stream that. You can double check with, I know you could probably always, shoot him a message too, but if Tylanos is sure, then should be? Oh, looks like you can. Okay. I was gonna say, I've only seen like a little bit of gameplay and I didn't really know what was going on. Are you about to go mod crazy now, Rob? I'd better not touch it. I'll leave prints on it. Do you just not pay attention to anything you do? No. Can I take a look at it? Or no? Is that just it? Okay. So I can't actually, like, see what's in there. Then, is that a note? A tray? What is that? There are some plastic bags stacked up on the plastic bags. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the... Oh gosh, help me. There's a tea set too, but there doesn't seem to be any sign of disturbance. Yeah, the table's all neat and tidy. You don't have the game, I'm just glad this idea is feasible. Glad, Rob. Maybe they were super quiet in their scuffle. After all, I didn't hear anything from out in the hallway, you know? Maybe the plastic bags scattered on the floor are throwing us off. I wonder if that's gonna be relevant. That's a little weird. There are some oh, okay, it's the plastic bags again. I thought there was gonna be, like, something different. Okay. Backing out from the table. Let me go see. Plant! The plant is suspicious. The decorative plant's foliage is quite nice. It's actually, soothing to be around it. Perhaps I should purchase one for my room. Is this the backstory of Edgeworth's plant named Deborah? It looks like Mr. Faraday fell on top of Mr. Rel. At first glance, it seems like they must have killed each other. However, using logic, the only logical conclusion is... Aha! What was that outburst for? My detective instinct just hit me real hard. It was Mr. Rel that fell first, see? You don't need a detective's instinct for that, it's common sense. But I suppose we won't know much more than that until after I examine the bodies. I won't rest until I've inspected. Alright, time to... First, the knife. Knife is number 1. Looks like Mr. Rell died with a knife in his hand. There's some blood stuck on it. Then he must have used this as a weapon. Yup, no doubt about it. Was Mr. Faraday carrying this on his personage? Did he bring this as a piece of evidence for the trial, or did he bring it with a very different intention in mind? I should jot down some notes about it. Okay, we got another piece of evidence. The blood on the plastic? Huh, why are there plastic bags scattered all around? Those bags are for keeping evidence safe, pal. Or are those used for keeping sandwiches safe? I know that much, Detective. You sure are good at this stuff, aren't you, pal? Normally I'd be happy when someone compliments me, but when it's this guy... Anyway, could these plastic bags be evidence of a fight between the two? Okay, we got more logic coming our way. Gun is the next thing that sticks out. Looks like Mr. Faraday died while holding the gun in his right hand. So he shot Mr. Rell and then fell on top of him while still gripping onto the gun? I guess that does seem kind of strange, huh? I mean, why would Mr. Faraday know how to fire a gun? It's not exactly rocket science, even I know how to pull a trigger. Although I doubt I'll ever need to use one. I hope I never have to fire a gun either, pal. But it sure does look cool to hold a gun in your hands. It appears that the police's screening procedures need a thorough review. Anyway, I should jot down some notes about the handgun in Mr. Faraday's hand. Alright, another piece of evidence. Anything else about the bodies I can look at? Mr. Faraday, how ironic it is for him to lose his life in a courthouse. Yeah, why did it have to be like this? I don't know what to say. I can't believe this happened while I was on watch, pal. Rather than beating yourself up, you should spend your time continuing the investigation. Didn't you become a detective in order to solve crimes? Yeah. Then get back to work. Find out the cause of his murder. Right, I'm on it, pal. Anything else on there? First he killed a Cadopian embassy staff member, then he was murdered himself. This guy wasn't exactly an angel, you know. Oh, what makes you say that? Well, he's been hauled into the precinct several times for theft and assault, pal. So yeah, he's definitely the type to have committed a murder or two. Well, he did admit to killing Mr. Deadman. Hey, good point, pal. I knew my detective's intuition was telling me something. Detective's intuition? Yep, do you know about it? It's a special feeling that all detectives... Why does it sound like he was about to give me the puberty talk? Hi! We do? I never have to wash dishes by hand again! Well, not as much. I don't have to... But the point is I don't have to wash all the dishes by hand. Think. Why? I got... Give me some credit there. There's some. Listen, washing dishes suck. I didn't realize it until we bought a house that didn't have a dishwasher in the process.
We can get more reusable plates.
Yes, for reusable plates!
We can get plastic plates and stuff.
Woohoo! What? Is this what being adult is about? Getting excited over reusable plates?
Because they're going to hold this over you for the next 30 years, but by the time you hit that 30-year mark, you're probably going to want to move out, so you're going to have to sell the house, and then buy another house and go to another conglomerate and get maybe more money.
I've already done it once, why would I do it again? Oh my gosh. Grant, like the apartment didn't have a dishwasher. Okay, so you understand how I feel, Grant, when you're the person that does the dishwashing. Yeah, you kinda, it gets tiring when you have to do it like every other day, honestly. Because it's like, I could be doing something else in the house and cleaning, but I'm doing the dishes that I swore I just cleaned like 2 days before. We don't have time for this conversation right now. Let's return to the investigation. Yeah, but thankfully my family helped out and is helping us get a dishwasher. Because I was like, I'm tired of washing dishes. Which is nice, again. Can I talk to the officer over here? Francisca? Does Franziska have anything to talk about? I see. Did you figure something out? This is a competition, Miles, and as such, I'd appreciate it if you didn't talk to me. As you wish. Okay, wow. Alright, fine, I won't talk to you. What do I have for logic? Hauling over the sink hurt my back, at least you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, no, dishwashing, honestly, because of how long it takes, it hurts me too, honestly. And it's like, I have to constantly, you know, I have to constantly move around the house while I'm doing it too, because, you know, no, I get that. I know, everyone's like, why are you moving around while dishwashing? Because then I go look for missing plates all over the house, because then I'm like, I'm not doing this. I'm like, I need to go find. Oh my gosh, Grant! Oh my gosh! Okay, for the record, my sink is like nearly as tall as me. Okay? Okay? Wow, I can't believe you stooped to Tylenoses' level of making fun of my height. Wow! I'm hurt! All my friends here roasting me about my height who have seen my height in real life. You know what? You know what? You know what this means? That means you gotta lift me in the air when I see you, just because I want to be lifted in the air for some reason. I want to scream I'm a Pegasus. The free collateral damage on Tylenose, I know, right? But Tylenose should be prepared for that, honestly. Neat and tidy, the plastic bags, and then the lobby number 2 window. The scent of flowers. Do you neat and tidy and the plastic bags have to do anything with each other? Question mark? I replaced my silverware a couple weeks ago and got more. I know, right, Chris? Like, as a kid, you would just be like, so? But now I'm actually like, oh my gosh, reusable dishes. I got a Mickey Mouse, like, butter, thing sent in the mail, too, to me today. What do you call those things? A butter melter thing? You know, you put the butter on it and it melts in the thing in the shape of Mickey Mouse. I also got that today too in the mail from somebody, so I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited I don't have to melt my butter on a plate anymore. The snaps. Oh, here come the snaps. Hold on, I'm leaving the volume up. I can't snap my fingers, but pretend. I'm just following the rhythm. Me when I can buy my reusable dishes. Snap. Oh gosh. Grant right now. I'm gonna, you know what that means? I'm gonna walk through Grant's door next time and just to make myself semi-threatening, I'm gonna be snapping my fingers like West Side Story. There's a very tidy pile of plastic bags on the table, and yet a portion of them wound up scattered on the floor as well. It's not likely the ones on the floor were knocked over during a struggle, in which case, might there not be another explanation as to how they got there? Another reason. I believe it's possible that the blood on the outside of the bag is related somehow. Please get that blood away from me, pal! Detective Gumshoe, whose blood is on this bag? Hold on, let me ask the lab guy. Alright, please hurry. What was going on? I don't know, it was you and flying in that. Do you know what was going on? I don't know. I wasn't there, so I don't know the context. Was the disco cactus? That wouldn't make sense. I also snap my fingers during disco cactus, but also don't know how to snap my fingers, so I pretend I'm snapping my fingers. Wait till you get a load of this, pal. It's Mr. Faraday's. Oh, and the technician said they didn't find anything else on or in the bag either. It would appear that this bag is a very important piece of evidence. Okay, if you say so, I'll leave it in your hands, pal. Your old silverware had wood handles that were starting to come. Ooh, yeah. The texture was driving you crazy. No, that would do that to me too, honestly, Chris. I'm usually not one to get bothered by textures, but no, I'd also, like, just be afraid. With wood handles, again, I don't know if you could get a splinter or not with age, but I'd be like a little worried about that. What have I not looked at? Detective Badge, do you have any thoughts on the case? Faraday and... Okay, no, it's the same thing as before. Okay. I just wanted to double check. Hi, Heather! How are you? Von Karma! I know, Von Karma's back. It's kind of weird. I like it. But it is kind of weird that Von Karma's back, I know. I feel... I'm gonna double check the bodies and see if I'm missing anything in terms of the bodies. Baby Franzi, Von Karma, anything else we're missing, honestly.
As of Wednesday, we will own a dishwasher. That does not mean the dishwasher will be installed.
Okay. Why are we touching fingers?
That does
Yeah?
not mean the dishwasher will be installed.
Yeah, it will be installed on Wednesday.
Because that just means we're getting it on Wednesday.
Okay.
It's going to be installed whenever I find the person to install it.
I got you, baby. That is yours. We adopted her. So she is yours. Don't take my baby away. Oh my gosh. I'm so gay for her. Heather, I don't blame you. I semi-am too. Thanks, hon. Okay. I feel like I might have missed something on the bodies, maybe. The scarf? Did I look at it? Mr. Faraday. Okay, no, it's just back to Mr. Faraday, so no, not that. Man, I love being an adult and getting worked up over appliances! I already looked there. Is there anything... The actual hand, or... No, it goes back to the knife. Okay. I want to double check. Not the knife. Is there anything in his hand? His hand is all black down here, see? I did miss something. I wonder what it could be. If you look closely, this blotching pattern resembles an ink stain. I did not notice that. I see it now, but I didn't notice it. An ink stain? Yes, I usually get ink on my own hand when I use my feather pen. A feather pen? I've never seen one before. Sure you aren't just making it up, pal. Right, Grant? Exactly. That's how you know you've reached adulthood. Like appliances, man. Let's go. Melting butter on an actual cooking utensil and not a plate. Mr. Rell's cause of death was from being shot, correct? Oh gosh. That's what we think. But it's hard to tell with him lying face down. Death is bad enough, but it's truly lamentable that someone would try to hide the truth. Are you sure they were trying to hide something? I can't confirm Mr. Rell's cause of death with his body positioned like that. Detective Bad, I'd like to examine the bodies in further detail if possible. What's this? You're not able to form a theory with them the way they are? I believe an examination of the bodies is vital to finding the perfect evidence, don't you? I suppose you do have a point. Well, hurry up and get on with it. Labby. Yes, sir, we've taken enough photos of the scene, sir. And there you have it. Do you not approve? Of course not. What? Investigation of a crime scene is the work of a detective, so don't touch a thing. Hey, big fella, turn over the bodies for me, will you? Okay. Please forgive me, Mr. Faraday, sir. Gumshoe, do not get emotionally involved. Remember, you're a detective. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. Spirit of Justice finished downloading. Yay! I'm gonna have to play that. I'm not gonna be able to stream Spirit of Justice unless they put it on the Switch. Please! Capcom, let me get on my hands and knees and I'm gonna cry, I beg of you. Alright. Time to... There's a stab... That looks like a gunshot wound, and then the other one looks like a stab wound. If the killer is not the time-traveling Maya Fey, it's young Wendy Olbag. It's not Wendy Olbag! Shot in the chest. It takes some guts to fire a gun in a courthouse. Even if I had a capture card for my 3DS Nacho, I don't know how to install it. And I don't remember who had the horror story about actually installing it in their 3DS. It might have been Lindsay. I don't 100% remember. I just remember somebody trying to install a capture card into one and something happened. I could be wrong, but I do remember somebody having trouble. I heard it was Wendy Oldbag. Hi, Yang. How is you? It's not Wendy Oldbag. Don't listen to Nacho. And I don't know, for 3DS, I don't know how to. Currently, there is one available, but it's very hit or miss. I don't want to use the word, but it's very hit or miss, and I don't know if it's gonna work. So that might be the one game I won't be able to stream unless they port it, which I'm hoping. I mean, I've been a detective for a whole week and I still haven't fired a single round yet. That's good. There aren't any burn marks on his clothes. That must mean... Wait, burn marks? A round grows very hot as it is just discharged from a firearm. Therefore, burn marks are usually left when a shot is fired from point-blank range. Ergo, Mr. Rel must have been shot from at least a yard or two away. Okay. Interesting. I did not know that. You sure do know a bunch of neat stuff for your age, pal. Apparently, this detective has as much common knowledge as your everyday marsupial. That's an offense to marsupials. Do you have a way to stream a mobile game? That is the problem, I don't. I know I can get it on Android, the problem is I can't stream for mobile. Ilya sent me something to try for mobile, because I thought I could get the horse dating sim on my phone, and then turned out I couldn't. So I didn't even try to attempt to test it. Unfortunately, I don't know. My phone must be getting really old when, you know, all these games are not being supported on my phone anymore. I, like, seriously need to upgrade. It looks like Mr. Faraday was stabbed with this knife that Mr. Rel is holding. Youch! What's wrong, detective? My stomach started to hurt just from thinking about being stabbed. Just imagine what it's like with colitis, Gumshoe. You'll know I know how that feels. No, it is not a good time. When that main creator of the 3DS capture card march, said they were winding down, you jumped on getting a... No, it's a good thing you did, Grant. I should have done the same, to be honest. If you count Layton vs. Right. Another game that I really want to play, especially on here, but I don't have the means to. Is this case getting straight to the point? Yang, please. Yang, please. Yes, knives are sharp. Badoosh. Just keep your mind on the case, alright? Swords are also sharp, fun fact. There's something in his breast pocket. It's a fountain pen. Well, that's where the ink probably came from. Hey, you know, I always keep a pencil behind my ear. It's because Detective Bad is always telling me you should always write your name on everything you own. Yeah, somehow you do strike me as quite a forgetful individual. Oh, you have no idea. There's a knife wound in his chest here, see? I wonder if the wound matches the knife Mr. Rel is holding. Labby. Yes, sir. Verifying now, sir. Make it quick. From the look of things, one could deduce that the knife Mr. Rel is holding is what killed Mr. Faraday. Let us now try to understand how the two men died. First, Mr. Faraday took the gun and the knife out from today's trial evidence. Then he aimed the gun at Mr. Rel and fired. However, Mr. Rel managed to grab the knife and counter Mr. Faraday while being shot. Then two men fell together where they stood. That is my theory in any case. What a crazy way to go! Still, something about that explanation just doesn't seem right. Crime scene notes, got it. I believe now I have a firmer grasp on what happened here. Okay, so let's try logic now with the pen and the ink. Earlier today, got done through a job fair. I was such a nervous wreck. Oh, yay! Believe me, I know. I've been to way back job fairs, I know. It's because it's always typically a very crowded event too, so if you're introverted like me, it's just kind of nerve-wracking to be there. I'm starting to think, oh my gosh, all these people, you know, oh, do they have enough? Like, things like that. That's my anxiety does that. But it was great your younger brother was able to help you out, honestly. I hope you were able to find, like, some good options, maybe. No human can climb through the bar doors. Right. So fountain pen and the ink stain we want to connect. Yes, indeed. Fire is hot, Akechi likes pancakes, and water is wet. That splotch on Mr. Faraday's hand, I wonder if it might be the ink from his fountain pen. Oh, let's ask the lab guy. Detective Gumshoe, I confirm that the substance on Mr. Faraday's hand is the ink from his fountain pen. I see. Good work. You know, I've always wanted to say that, even if it was just one time in my life. If Mr. Faraday wrote with his fountain pen in his left hand, then he's left-handed. Yeah. It appears that Mr. Faraday's, pen is very important to our case as well. Okay, if you say so, pal. Wait, what hand was he holding the gun in? Something's not right, wasn't it? His opposite hand? I guess there's not much left to investigate, huh? They really did kill each other. No, we can't conclude that quite yet. Was it the third right? Wait, what? What? I'm so confused. There's still... Okay, wait. That's his right hand. That is his right hand. But he's left-handed. Oh, okay, Nacho. I see what you're thinking. Because plot twist. I can see it. They were roommates. He's definitely right-handed. So how would he be able to fire a gun in his right hand if he's left-handed? Unless somebody tampered with the body afterwards?
Last-minute plot twists.
Again, now I'm thinking. Oh my gosh. You've got some ideas in mind? Oh, that's great! Say hi to Miss Luna, everybody. She's back. Hi. How are you? Did you have fun outside? It was really super warm today, so she got to sit on the patio today, and she's super happy right now. There's still something I find very peculiar here. The theory that they simply killed one another is too simplistic in this case. In fact, there is actually a contradiction that shows there is another possibility. No way, pal, really? I suppose I will just have to show you the conflict in this crime scene. I can do that. There we go. Deduce? Hi! Can I use it with the pen? To show? Wrong hand? Now we come face to face with the contradiction I spoke of, and it is this. Mr. Faraday used his left hand to write with his fountain pen, ergo he is left-handed, and yet the handgun is in his right hand. Don't you find it odd that the left-handed Mr. Faraday would hold the gun in his right hand? That, lady and gentlemen, is the great contradiction haunting this crime scene. Hey, you're right, pal. That does seem kind of strange. It's not the proto-badger. But how could something like that happen? The facts add up to one conclusion, and one alone. Someone else put the gun in Mr. Faraday's hand after he died. Someone else? Plastic bags scattered on the floor and a gun in the wrong hand. I sense the presence of a shadowy figure behind this case. A person of vile intent who is serious about keeping the truth from us. Investigation complete! Can you not get comfy, my baby? I'm sorry. Stop calling me kid, I've gotten far, huh? Here's the autopsy report. It is probable that Mr. Rell survived for a short time after he was shot. However, Mr. Faraday died instantaneously from his stabbing. Interesting. But was he too injured to, like, try and call for help, I'm assuming? It looks like we now know everything we need to know about this case. Are you sure we know everything? Of course, the incident began with Mr. Faraday attempting to get his revenge. The prosecutor vented into a rage from being accused and tried to kill the defendant, but the defendant fought back and they ended up killing each other. It's all very clear and simple. There is absolutely no margin for doubt. Do you really believe that to be the truth? Are you saying that just because I figured out the truth before you? That you don't want to believe it's true? Ugh. It's alright. If you disagree with my argument, Then prove me wrong. Well, if there are any contradictions to be found, that is. Don't worry, I will. The ambidexterity and... Oh gosh, right, he could be ambidextrous. Shoot, I forget being ambidextrous is a thing. I know that's really weird to say, but I always forget that can be a thing. I don't know why. It's probably because I don't know many ambidextrous people, or if I do, I just don't know they're ambidextrous. Was the suspect Von Karma? Unfortunately not. Von Karma was just like you two. Have fun. Have fun solving murder. Daddy will be, in the other room. I don't know. Drinking coffee. Why would you do this? Rob, why did you send me this? Why did you send me this? These pictures look so professional, and then you get to the third one, though, and I'm really confused. Like, this feels like it does not belong in the same photo shoot. Oh my gosh. Thanks. Just likes to repeat the no you reverse card. Yeah, infinite supply of them. Daddy Von Karma will be busy training his murder baby. Stop! It is not. Maya is not. Stop. Mr. Faraday's death was instantaneous, while Mr. Rel survived for a short time. From this, it is obvious that Mr. Faraday died after he shot Mr. Rel, and Mr. Rel, while on the brink of death, stole Mr. Faraday's knife and stabbed him. Those are the facts of this case. Okay. Mr. Faraday's death was instantaneous, therefore he must have attacked first. Proving that logic to be false is probably the fastest way to show her that she's wrong. In that case, I should first look for any holes in her theory. Alright, I don't notice any holes right away, so I'm gonna press her, honestly. Mr. Faraday's... Okay. That I feel like I don't need to press, but the others I might have to. From this, it is obvious that Mr. Faraday died after he shot Mr. Rel. Okay. And Mr. Rel, while on the brink of death, stole Mr. Faraday's knife and stabbed him.
Hold it!
Details. It wouldn't. You're right, Rob. It wouldn't. So you believe that the dying Mr. Rel stole the knife from Mr. Faraday? Mr. Rel became desperate as he did not want to die. Human beings can do amazing things when they are put to the test. So the two men struggled, and in the end Mr. Rel was able to grab the knife and stab Mr. Faraday. The messy condition of this room is a testament to their struggle. Yes, my logic is perfectly sound. Can you really say that it's perfect? What are you insinuating? Nothing. However, I can't let what you said slide by without further inquiry. One must be clear and precise. So if you could append that statement to your testimony. Fine. Okay, they struggled and Mr. Rel used the last of his strength to counterattack Mr. Faraday. Okay. That's the new statement. Do I have anything to fight that with? So, they struggled. Okay. The KG8 incident overview. Detective Gumshoe's testimony. Was in the hall other than a gunshot. No, wait a minute. Didn't hear a sign of a struggle. He would have heard that.
Objection!
Oh no. Let me see. Oh no. Let me pull it up. Listen, will you turn that dang thing off? I said I was so... I'm just gonna say, cows don't sleep in beds. That's all I'm gonna say. Yay, Grant! Enjoy Dual Destinies! Oh my gosh. I'm still not over the cows. If the two men were fighting, their struggle would have surely caused quite a bit of noise. However, Detective Gumshoe testified that he heard absolutely nothing. Huh, you place too much faith in that detective's testimony, you know. But for the sake of argument, let's say there wasn't a fight. How then did Mr. Rel get his hands on the knife? Mr. Faraday's bag was sitting right there in lobby number 2. It is not hard to imagine that perhaps Mr. Rel...
Legus Jetty gifted a tier 1 sub to Cowbed. They have given 70 gift subs in the channel.
I got a fever! And the only cure for the fever is more cowbed! Grant! Thank you for the gift sub. Grant! I was hoping that was the... I was hoping you were done with that. Proving me wrong here. You were keeping me on my toes. Also, the fact that there's a username named Cowbed. It's not hard to imagine that perhaps Mr. Rel saw a chance and took it out at some point. So, what you're saying is this. Mr. Rel took a chance when he saw the opportunity and took the knife from the bag, and then Mr. Faraday shot Mr. Rel after being stabbed? Isn't there something strange in Francisca's statement just now? The fact that you're giving me an option is telling me yes. Wait, something doesn't add up. Oh, really? It's simply not possible for Mr. Faraday to have shot Mr. Rel after being stabbed. Alright, time to go over everything we have. KG8, Gumshoe's testimony, the knife, found a hand bullet that killed was fired a few yards away, which I gotta remember. Not the plastic bag, crime scene notes. Touch the check button, yes. Hi! Are you good? Hi! I love you too! I love you too! Yeah! I do! Sorry, she's so distracting. So age 40, age 32, approximately 4 p.m., discovered immediately after a gunshot was heard. Faraday died of a knife stab to the chest. The shock from the stabbing caused instantaneous death. Rel died of a bullet wound to the chest. There is no gunpowder burn, suggesting he was shot from a few yards away. It's possible he was alive for a little while after being shot. And then just the photo. Okay. Going over everything there. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Mr. Rel used the last of his strength. Wait. He was alive after being shot. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm remembering who was alive after being shot, because I couldn't remember. The only thing I can see myself using, and the fountain pen, the only thing I can see myself countering with is the notes. I can't see myself countering any other way. Nothing else I have, like, kind of would even be used, I feel like, to contradict that statement. I'm gonna go for it. I might be right? I don't know. Grant! Darn alerts! Darn alerts, and they're not alerting me. Grant, thank you for the gift sub to Retro!
Legus Jetty gifted a tier 1 sub to Retro Rob. They have given 71 gift subs in the channel.
Grant! Grant! Grant, I love you, but please, please, I feel so bad. I'm gonna get on my hands and knees. I feel bad. You don't have to just keep doing. I know you don't have to worry. I know you tell me not to worry, but I worry. I worry about financial well-beings. I really, really do. Because you're a friend. I get anxiety. No, don't you okami me. According to the coroner's report, Mr. Faraday died instantaneously, meaning that he died immediately upon being stabbed by the knife. Ergo, he could not possibly have fired the gun after that. Oh, you got me. I kinda did. Even if I did, I still worry. Even if I did, I still worry, Gran. Because you don't have, because you could, it's so many, and the numbers give me anxiety. Math anxiety still haunts me. But of course, Well then, if the report is correct, then there is only one correct explanation. If we suppose that Mr. Rell attacked first, then Mr. Faraday, who died instantaneously, would have been unable to kill Mr. Rell. Therefore, Mr. Rell must have stabbed Mr. Faraday after he was shot. Then they both died. That is the only explanation that makes logical sense. Negating your opponent's ideas in order to prove your own theory. Tylenose is not wrong, that is me. Hold on. This is, I have emotes. I have those emotes. Wait, hold on. That is me. Currently deceased every time Grant makes me cry. I'm just waiting for that first Grant of Amazon stock to drop that I can give you 100 subs up. Grant, if you ever do that, JT's gonna have to drive me to the hospital. Like, legitimately, JT will have to drive me to urgent care because I'm gonna start having heart palpitation. I'm gonna have to be, why are you running a fever? Why are you sweating so much? And I'm like, I can't. I'm like, my friends do too much for me. I can't. They better not all be horses. Please don't even. Oh gosh. I see you've been studying, Franziska. I just wanted to explain it to you as simply as possible. Before you foolishly propose a foolish theory that only a foolish fool like you could. Oh gosh. Look at all of those Moniques. And yes, you can finally beat with Monique Retro. How naive of you to believe that only your opinions are valid, and still expect to discover the truth that the crime scene offers you. Franziska, you've still got a ways to go. What are you talking about? Are you saying there's a flaw in my logic? Mr. Faraday died instantly, and the fact that he did is what gives rise to the contradiction in this scene. The contradiction here in this crime scene. I have no idea if anybody heard that woo. What if I send 50 and then Grant does 50? That's still 100 and that's still look at my hand waving. Me telling my therapist when I have anxiety, I start waving. my body starts randomly. I start doing random things with my body, like playing with my hands or something, and you can tell it's going because I'm doing this. You can tell my anxiety is increasing. Oh gosh, anyway. The order of events, the order the bodies fell, or the evidence bag's location. I think, honestly, and I was thinking this at the start, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of thinking this at the start of the case. Hi Luna. I was thinking this at the start of the case. I'm not questioning so much the order of events. The evidence bags, I don't see why they would have been moved. But I was thinking to myself, even at the beginning, what if the bodies had been moved? Or like, what if somebody moved? I don't know. Something about I feel like it's the bodies. I'm not 100% sure. It's not the badge! The contradiction is Gumshoe's coat. So I don't see what the evidence bag's location has to do with this. There's blood on it. Of course there would be, it's right by the bodies that had blood on them. So I don't think it's that. And then there's the order of events, and then the order of the bodies fell. I'm not questioning the order so much as I would question the bodies. I'm gonna try the bodies. If it's not the bodies, it's the order of events. Let me get this straight. What you are arguing is this. Mr. Faraday took the gun from his evidence bag and shot Mr. Rell. Then the wound Mr. Rell found an opportunity to take the knife and strike back. Upon being stabbed, Mr. Faraday died on the spot and Mr. Rell died thereafter. If that's the case, then how do you explain this? Take a good look at the order in which their bodies are piled. No! Mr. Faraday's body is lying on top of Mr. Rell's, and he died instantaneously. Therefore... Hi? What? What? Hold on. We do? I don't know if I do. I don't. I don't.
You do.
Oh, you did? Oh, you didn't have to, huh? Gotcha. Thanks, hon. Hi, JT. Is it coded in lies? Oh my gosh. No, Gumshoe would not lie. Gumshoe is too pure. Mr. Rel must have died before Mr. Faraday. Impossible! Yes, I agree that it seems strange no matter what angle you approach it from. Which means that the real mystery behind this crime scene that we must solve is... No, not so fast, Miles Edgeworth. What now? I simply think that you ought to think a bit more outside the box, and that it's even clearer now that the incident started with Mr. Faraday's murderous intent. She sure bounced back quickly. An explanation won't be enough this time. It's going to take some very decisive evidence to prove they're wrong.
Legacy gifted a tier 1 sub to Mr. Faraday. They have given 72 gift subs in the channel.
You gifted a sub to a dead man! How is he gonna use the emotes? And Grant, thank you for the gift sub to the Yatagarasu. Bless that person for making that account too. Okay. It was just chance that Mr. Faraday's body fell on top of Mr. Rel's. The two bodies fell into a pile, which indicates that they attacked each other at the same time. It really doesn't matter in the slightest that they fell in the opposite order. Okay. I just know that Francisca's explanation isn't absolutely correct. All I have to do is find a hole in her logic. Once I do, I can...
A body has been discovered! After
Thanks,
a certain amount
Monokuma.
of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Once I do, I can then present her with the evidence that proves the contradiction. Okay. I have to go over everything she said again.
Legacy Jetty gifted a tier 1 sub to Yata Garasu. They have given
Yata!
72 gift subs in the channel.
Yatagarasu. Grant, thank you for the gift sub to the Yatagarasu. Tapped it to make a joke sub, but I don't know if the reference would be recognized. Oh no, Rob! I don't know if I would, I'm sorry. I can't believe the Phantom Thief Yatagarasu is now a sub. Yee! Yee! It was just chance that Mr. Faraday's body fell on top of Mr. Rel's. The two bodies fell into a pile, which indicates that they attacked each other at the same time. It really doesn't matter in the slightest that they fell in the opposite order. No, it does. The suspect was not Link.
A body
I'm sorry,
has
Rob.
been discovered.
I'm sorry for my lack of Guild
After
Wars
a
2
certain amount of
knowledge.
time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Oh no! Oh no! My favorite murder bear! Great, thank you for the gift sub to Monokuma! Oh no, murder bear! Oh no! I'm gonna be put on trial! I'm gonna be put on class trial now! I'm sorry, Rob, I know, I'm so Guild Wars 2 unknowledgeable at this point. It was just chance that Mr. Faraday's body fell on top of Mr. Rel's. What do you mean, it was just chance? Objection! About that. Never mind. Pressing someone's testimony in order to gain some time to think. You're a real one-trick pony, aren't you? It's too bad your trick only works on fools. That wasn't my intent. I simply wish for more details as to how Mr. Faraday ended up on top of Mr. Rel. Huh. Someone's impatient. I was just about to explain everything to you, so do you think you could hold on for a minute? Francisca, I'll make you a deal. I'll hold on if you hold on to that whip of yours. Oh, I'll hold on to it all right, as I whip you. Well, now that you've quieted down a bit, I'd like to continue if you don't mind. Okay, not bad. Oh, Retro, have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. I don't have MMO Days Low on stream. I can't, I have too much anxiety to stream MMOs, honestly. Yeah, Rick, how are you? How's it going? Rob, no. So, don't press the two bodies fell into a pile. At least the chance part, don't press that. Okay, I got nothing to press there. Which indicates that they attacked each other. I can press that, I think, though. Let's try that. What do you mean by they attacked each other at the same time? I assume Mr. Faraday had the two different weapons in his hands. He made to attack Mr. Rel while holding both the knife and revolver, and then, after Mr. Faraday fired the gun, Mr. Rel grabbed the knife as he was falling and stabbed Mr. Faraday. That is how Mr. Rel wound up on the bottom with Mr. Faraday on top. At close range, that is more than possible. Yes, it's possible, but... Well, if you have any other ideas, then show me what you got. Oh, I will. And to that extent, I'd like for you to append what you just said to your testimony. I don't see any point to that, but as you please. I don't know what I'm doing. The fact indicates that they attacked each other at the same time from close range. No, they didn't, because that gun was fired from long range. There we go. No, they were not. I will fight you on that, Francisca. I love you, but I will fight you on that. So you believe they killed each other at close range? Sorry, but that's impossible. Just as it is written in the crime scene notes, the firing of the handgun did not leave a gunpowder burn on Mr. Rel's clothes. Therefore, Mr. Rel and the gun must have been separated by a distance of at least 2 or 3 yards.
Lucas Jenny gifted a tier 1 sub to Arceus. They have given 75 gift subs in the channel.
Grant, thank you for that gift sub to Pokemon God. To Pokemon Kami. Thank Arceus. Congrats, God. Congrats, Poke God. You got badge. Grant, you're gonna make me wheeze in a minute, okay? Thank you. Yes, this is by far the biggest contradiction. The two bodies are piled up on each other, yet the gun was fired from a distance. And with there being no chance that Mr. Rel moved that far after being shot, that leaves only one possible explanation. What a completely foolish line of foolish thought from a thoroughly foolish fool. If I'm not right, then who was it that made the first move with the intent to kill, huh? Who? The person that attacked first with murderous intent? Mr. Faraday, Mr. Rel, neither man. Oh, that sticks out, man. That really sticks out.
Lucas Jenny gifted a tier 1 sub to League of Legends. They have given 76 gift subs in the channel.
Hey, JT plays that game a lot. We're just MMOs now, right?
R2B2 Grady gifted a tier 1 sub to Attorney Badge. They have given 62 gift subs in the channel.
Why the badge guy? The badge! Man, I want to try League. I said this to Rosie, I want to try League, but I'm so afraid. I'm gonna get roasted. I know Rosie said to turn off the chat, and I'm glad I know how to do that. That's a thing. But I'm still very afraid. The badge inside the shop. Grant, thank you for the gift sub to League of Legends. Rob, thank you for the gift sub to Attorney's Badge, of course. Y'all? Does one of these really stick out to you, or is it just me? I'm just saying, neither man really sticks out. But how would that work? So was there a guy in the middle? I don't... What? 10 years ago, I'm old, oh no. Grant? No, same. When was the last time I was in college? Wait, oh, hold on. I graduated high school in 2010. I started college September 2010, obviously. I was in college for 4 years before I left. It had to have been 4, yeah, a 2-year degree turned into 4 years, and I didn't even get my degree. It was 2 years doing, preclinical classes. A year off, technically, because they canceled my major for a year, didn't tell anybody why. I think they lost their credentials or something, that's just a theory. And then I was in clinical for a tiny bit. So, before I left. So, 2014 probably. So I haven't been to college in 14, 18, 19, 20, so 8 years. I was in college the last time I was in college 8 years ago. Man, we're all old. Y'all are babies. Well, excuse me, Tylanos. Excuse me, I'm not a baby. I'm near my, I'm in my late 20s. I'm not a baby. What is this something? No matter, I will accept it, this gifted. Since when does Arceus talk like we're at a Ren fair? Anyway. I'm gonna say neither, because I think that's gonna be the major plot twist of the game. If I'm wrong...
Lucas Jenny gifted a tier 1 sub to old people. They have given 77 gift subs in the channel.
Old! I'm just thinking of that. Right. Grant, thank you for giving a gift sub to every old person on Twitch. Because Arceus has the Twitch app installed. Arceus knows what Arceus is doing. Specifically, once you are nearing your last 20. Stop! I love you, Luna. Goodbye. I still feel like I'm gonna be in my 20s when I'm no longer in my 20s is the thing. I'm not gonna accept it. I'm not gonna accept it. I'm sorry. I barely accept the fact that I'm not, like, 18 anymore. What makes you think I'm gonna accept a fact when I leave my 20s that I'm no longer in my 20s? I'm like mentally a few years back, okay? I am not. I just want to be baby. Okay, I want to be like when I was 21 and I was a baby, even though I was legally allowed to drink at 21. Oh no. I mean, Grant, I'm not far behind you. I'm super not far behind you. I'm saying it neither. I'm calling the plot twist. Here in this room, contradictions appear no matter which men we claim attacked first. Thus, there can only be one explanation. There was a third person here. It was that third person who killed both Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell, and set their bodies up to make it look like a double murder. That third person is the real culprit. Miles Edgeworth, there's just one thing you're missing. Evidence, correct? Exactly. Everything you've said up until now is nothing but a story played out in your head. However, this is where the real test begins. Can you prove that there was a third person involved in this crime? Of course. If a third person was truly here, the fact would resolve the glaring contradiction. The proof that this has all been a setup, made to look like they killed each other. All presented and lay bare the final piece of the puzzle that's not yet in place. What is the piece of evidence that proves there is a third person involved? Oh, frick, I'm gonna have to prove it. Frick, I don't know. KG8 incident. If it was meant to mirror the KG8 incident, does it say about a third person? Staff member found not guilty. No. Okay, it doesn't. Nope, that doesn't say it.
Lucas Jenny gifted a tier 1 sub to Sound Alerts. They have given 78 gift subs in the channel.
It's magic.
channel.
Hey, the bot can use the... Wait, can they use the emotes? I don't know how to set that up. I don't know. I don't know how to set that up. Hey, Grant, thank you for the gift subs to sound alerts and stream elements. I don't... Do I look like I know what I'm doing? You give me a lot of credit if you think I know what I'm doing. Twitch will render it as an email. You give me a lot of credit if you think I know what I'm doing with the bots. That's all Tyler knows. And Tyler knows what he's doing. Oh no. Great, I gotta play Snood. Let's go. Oh no. Oh gosh. Game freaked out. Hold on, really quick. Really quick. Saving. Okay. Not yet. Is Okami subscribed to Okami? I don't think you're allowed to sub to yourself. Oh, here goes. Right, you can't anymore. I will bring night... You know what? I didn't want like 10,000, I was thinking to myself at the time I didn't want like a ton of bots in the, yeah, technically I think you are auto-subbed, you're right, Grant. Yeah, with tier 3, I can use my tier 3. I don't even know what my tier 3 is, to be honest. It might be Link, I don't know. I honestly haven't looked. I have no clue. I never honestly ever expect anyone to sub at tier 3 because I'm like, that is way too much. So I just kind of have something random there. Hi, Mr. Deku, you're here. Hi. But I will reactivate Nightbot. Hylanos, since I guess Stream Elements isn't allowing you to. I'm wondering if I can go on Stream Elements after stream and like check off, hey, moderators can add and edit commands. It might be I don't have it activated. It's Morgana. Okay, tier 3 is Morgana Dab. Thank you for letting me know, Tylanos. I knew tier 2 was Longboy. I can never get rid of Longboy because Longboy holds too many memories for me that I honestly would never be able to replace Longboy, honestly. So the big thing is you have Nightbot edit access for mods and I do. Okay. Yeah, I gotta... after this, it doesn't even take me that long. You know what? I'll just reactivate Nightbot. It's fine. I'll just reactivate it, add it to mod again. It's fine. It's fine. I just didn't want it to look like I was making the viewer count longer or something by having like 20,000 bots. I was so worried that's what it was gonna look like. And that's why I was like, it's alright, I can just use Stream Elements.
Cool,
I messed
no
up.
Snood.
I messed that up so bad. I did not mean to do that. Can I get it up there? This is a long shot. That did. Okay. But I kind of messed up really badly. I should have used it down here. What was I doing? I should have used it down there. I messed up. Let me get over here. Yeah, I feel like I know it's weird me explaining it. I'm sorry. I know it sounds my explanation sounds really weird. But if it does make any sense. Good gosh, the music. This was the most I could improve Snood. I literally went to the FAQ and did what they told me to do. And this was the most I could, attempt to fix it. This was all I could really do. And I know it's really kind of sad sounding. It's slow, but thankfully it's not like a slug pace anymore. This is like 5 frames per second instead of 2. Which is a little bit better. Like, you can kind of tell there's a difference now. I mean, granted, it's not like a substantial difference, but there's a little bit of a difference. At least to me, I was like, okay, this is the most I can do. I didn't want to spend hours trying to fix it. Because like JT saw I was getting frustrated. I was like, I can't fix it! I'm like, I did what they told me to do! It's not working! There, that was really good. I'll take that sick move I just pulled. Okay. Over there if I can. It's weird that the old computer didn't have this issue. You would think my old computer would have had the issue, right? Instead, my old computer ran it like... It ran like butter, which is a compliment to my old computer. It ran like buttery smooth, and now it kind of runs like molasses. Why? I don't know why those are my comparisons. Just change it to boss battle music. I mean, technically I could, right? Just put on the Undertale soundtrack and we're good. And that would be all I need. Okay, wow, I'm just really bad at this all of a sudden. I'm just super bad at this all of a sudden. I was doing really good moves and now I'm suddenly really bad at this. Man, I don't know. The Snood 2 soundtrack. Can we not bring up the Snood 2 soundtrack? I never want to hear the Star Spangled Banner ever again because of it. Because that's all my brain is going to go back to. And it's like, oh man, I'm gonna be like, I can't do this. I'm like, I'm having nightmares about one of the hardest games I ever played when I listen to the Star Spangled Banner. And I know people are just like, people with no context are just gonna be like, what the frick is she on about? What is she on? Like, listen, you had to be there. You have to play it and you have to be there. People are like, yeah, they think Hamtaro is the hardest game on Game Boy Advance. No. It's mother Snood. I don't even know. Did my sensor bar work? I don't know. Sensor bar. I don't know why I said sensor bar. I'm a little crazy right now. Man, I'm gonna die. Okay. I just can't. I'm like, it's so weird because I don't hear it for some reason. It's so weird. No, I'm not alright. Whatever gave you the impression that I was quote-unquote alright. Snood Heartbreak. Calling me out for my favorite. Yeah, calling out my favorite game. It's Snood Heartbreak. I messed up what I wanted to do and now I'm probably gonna die. But they weren't even giving me the piece that I needed. Seriously, I needed the green. I still need the green, guys. I'm going to die if you don't give me the green. I'm not... There we go. Let's see if it works. I think it'll work. It did work. But I'm still probably gonna die. But it temporarily prolonged this game. Okay. Because I messed up too much in the beginning. Hey, look, it's an avocado. It's green. Is that gonna fit up there? I don't know. No, that didn't go where I wanted it to, but at least I can make a combo there, I guess. Still didn't go where I wanted it to. I'm a little bit salty about that. The green up there, let's get rid of that, because that's kind of blocking me from things. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna die. This is where our game ends. This is where I finally meet my end. Yeah, over there. You're not gonna give me the blue that I need. I'm already expecting it, game. And then I gotta worry about both sides collapsing on me. I'm not gonna make this shot. Yeah, wow, I did not make that shot. I was trying to make a certain shot to... Yeah, they didn't even give me a blue. Well, that's the end of that. I tried. I really tried. Let me put it in. Let's see where we are in terms of high scores here. That went to number 3. Titanic is still at the top. Okay, great. Speaking of molasses. Oh no, you sent me one. Hold the phone. Hold on.
A shoe fly pie from 1900. A favorite of
Did we watch this one?
Apparently have this for breakfast. Now that's what you call bravery.
No, I have cinnamon coffee for breakfast.
An entire
and maybe eggs.
Very cheeky.
Wait.
Lucas Jelly
Wait.
gifted a tier 1 sub to Titanic. They have given 80 gift subs in the channel.
Please don't tell me that's an actual account here on Twitch. Please don't tell me somebody actually thought of the same joke. Man, I didn't know I didn't know there would be multiple people out there who would watch the James Cameron classic and think of thighs. Because, you know, thighs, icebergs, they go hand icebergs in the shape of thighs. They go hand in hand. Grant, thank you for the gift sub to Titanic. Oh my gosh.
And one very lonely, very dead egg. A teaspoon of
One
bacon.
very lonely.
Exactly
I'm that tag yourself, I'm a lonely egg.
Bigger it's whipping, very wet. We get to make a crumble.
Do it for both of those thighs.
What is it with dead people and their obsession with this?
Yeah. What's with Leonardo DiCaprio's character who's dead and why do I even?
Sweet, very bitter. If you love molasses, this is the pie for you.
No, I don't love molasses, but you know, I guess yeah, if you like molasses, I guess. What is the piece of evidence that proves if there was a third person? Okay. What? Tylenus isn't wrong. Tylenus isn't wrong. I'm not gonna correct Tylenus. Tylenus is correct. Okay. Weapons, plastic bag, crime scene notes, the fountain pen. I don't know, but I have something that proves this? Should I make you despair for the taste buds of the sick? No! I don't need to know about how sad the 60s were, to be completely fair. I don't know. I don't know. Frick. This question. Do I have something that proves there was a third person? I don't feel like I do. But I know I have to have something. But I don't feel like I do. I do. Oh no. Here. Yeah, distract me while I'm thinking hard about this piece of evidence here. Please distract me. Crusty what?
Spam bake from 19...
I hate spam even when it's not crusty.
To start, we're gonna need some cornflakes. Promise, I'm not making this up.
Ew, cornflakes is so bland.
Now we get our cookbook, we get our can
Now
of
you're
spam,
using
and
a
we
blank.
fry. Slicing
You're
it
using a
into pieces using a knife.
freaking
Thanks to that
cereal
safe
too?
danger of using a spoon. To the cornflake crumbs, we add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar and a dash of cloves. Because why not go full manic? Drain a can of pineapple
Yeah, man.
slices
Yeah,
and
I'm
brush
already
with
there at
butter.
full manic. I
Another day
mean,
in America. Coat the spam slices in mustard.
ew, no, mustard is a horrible condiment. Ew. Everything about this is awful, from the spam to the cornflakes to the mustard. Everything about this is awful.
That ain't it. A
Yeah, I wouldn't eat it. Everything about that is awful. Everything I hate in a mustard is awful. Don't at me. Honey mustard is good. Honey mustard's god tier. Regular mustard is gross. Don't at me. Mustard on avocado. I won't. I'm actually really afraid I would, like, get sick on stream if I did that. Which is against TOS. So I'm not going to ever attempt that. Yang. Oh my gosh. I thought honey mustard was normal mustard. No, I mean, taste-wise, obviously honey mustard tastes sweeter. Whereas regular mustard to me is so bitter that I can't stand it. JT doesn't like regular mustard either. This is a mustard-free house. Aside from honey mustard. This is a mustard-free house. I don't know, does it somehow mirror something from the KG8 incident? This is that very evidence. And exactly how is this related? Not that. Do you think you could explain it to me? No. There is no need for an explanation. Well, I have no idea how it's related, so could you please explain it to me? Yes, well, let me guess. You can't explain it, can you? Yeah, I accept the hint, Tylenose. Yeah, this one's really got me stumped. Ugh. It would appear that I was wrong, but there is definitely a contradiction here, and it should resolve itself, and, Edgeworth can prove that Katy Perry did it. Is it Katy Perry, or is it Left Shark? You're not being specific enough. Is it the crime scene notes again? No, right? No, it's not the crime scene notes. Alright, I can rule out 2 of those. Oh my gosh. I saved, so it's fine. But it's not the crime scene notes. It's not the KG8 incident. Okay. Man, I don't know. So I ruled that out. Gumshoe didn't hear signs of a struggle at all. So I don't think I can present this and wasn't Hall on guard duty. Gumshoe would have told us if there was a third person, so no. Faraday brought this as evidence. It was found in Rel's hand. Found in Faraday's hand. The plastic bags. And then the fountain pen, which was found on him. I don't know, the plastic bags? I'm running out of options here. It's the freaking plastic bags! Wow, okay. The gun in Mr. Faraday's hand and the plastic bag with his blood on it. These 2 items point to the presence of a third person. Oh my gosh, I get your hint now! Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, finding dead bodies? Wait! I thought you were messing with me! I thought you were straight up messing with me! That was such a roundabout hint! How so? Recall Detective Gumshoe's testimony. Tylenose, I love the fact that you never outrightly tell me. Like, I know some people think when I say hint, you tell me outright what the answer is, and I don't. But you do it in, like, such clever roundabout ways. It kind of blows my mind. Oh my gosh. Drenched in someone's blood also works. It's the right number of... Hold on. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind? Drenched in someone's blood? Oh shoot, it does kind of work. Great. Darn it. If there wasn't a struggle in this room, then there shouldn't be any plastic bags on the ground, meaning that someone else must have deliberately scattered them around. Oh my gosh. Do you not see the possibility in this? Disregarding the gun for the moment, there's a high probability of blood splatter when a knife is used on a person. If the culprit held the knife with a plastic bag around it, they could use the bag to catch any blood splatter from when they withdrew the knife. I do know this from watching as many horror movies as I have. Stabbing someone is really messy. Like, to quote Stu from, like, the first Scream movie. Like, man, there's blood everywhere. I think I'm dying, man. Then by spreading a few more plastic bags around, mixing the bloody one in with them, and arranging the room to make it look like there was a struggle between the 2, they were able to conceal their presence. I can't believe it's the plastic bags. Oh my gosh. No, Tylenose, I just love you for that. I really do. Looks like we've still not a long way to go in this investigation. Objection. Yes. Who? Oh. Why is the judge here? What the heck's up with you, pal? Mr. Bad, I'd advise you to place Detective Gumshoe under arrest. Excuse me? What? What? What's the meaning of this? It looks like you're not man enough to discipline your own subordinates. Don't you dare. That detective claims he was standing there, in front of the door, the entire time. But I have it on good authority that it was all a giant lie. Miss Yu, I ask that you please explain that last statement.
Legus Jetty gifted a tier 1 sub to Detective Gumshoe. They have given 81 gift subs in the channel.
Gumshoe, you might be going to jail for a crime you didn't commit. But enjoy your gift sub while you're behind bars until I can get you out. Grant, thank you so much for the gift sub to Daddy Gumshoe. I appreciate it. I'll let His Honor explain it himself. I saw it with my own eyes, I tell you. He has legs! During the recess, we never see him come out from behind his, I don't know, what do you call it? The stand? The judge's stand? We never see him come out from behind there. During the recess, there was a period of time when there was no one in the hallway. What? See, Mr. Bad? So I ask you, why would a detective who was supposedly doing his job the whole time want to fabricate such a lie? Gumshoe, did you kill Faraday? No! Of course not, sir! It would appear that one who set this whole crime scene up is that detective, which basically renders his testimony a complete lie and wholly invalid. It looks like your perfect logic has just come tumbling down, Miles. No, it hasn't! I was in the hallway the whole time and I didn't hear a single peep of a struggle. Was that statement really a lie? Detective Gumshoe, you're now a suspect in the murder of 2 men. Now spit out the truth or so help me. I haven't lied to anyone, sir. Honest. I was really there. I was in the hallway the whole time. Everyone just interjecting. Detective Bad, I ask that you please do not act without my permission. After all, I am the one that is heading up this investigation, am I not? Don't talk like you know what's going on, boy. Hi, Ranger. How are you? All I want is for this investigation to run perfectly. Perfection is the only wish of a disciple of Von Karma, after all. Oh no, Rob, I'm getting very uneasy now that you said that. Therefore, before you take Detective Gumshoe into custody, I'd like to set the record straight on something. And what's that? What should I ask Detective Gumshoe about motive for the murders, why he wasn't in the hallway, state of the hallway? What's gonna get him out of this is my thing. No worries, Ranger. Doing okay. Things have been going things were going a little bit very rough the week before. This week has been a little bit better. It's constant roller coaster of up and down. I hope you are having a good one. Oh no, Rob, please, no, don't. Rob, just in case, double check with mods, just in case. Something's gotta get him out of this. 14 subs to Pony Island, oh my gosh. I can't even. 14 subs and then I can get this horse mask cart out of my mother's Amazon account so I don't have to answer for it. Man. I've been exercising for the past month and it's been going really well actually. Oh, congrats! I'm glad that it's been helping you. I need to take a note and start getting back into that too. I started Ring Fit and then I fell off. And I really need to get back into it. It's hard with my stomach, because if my stomach starts hurting, I really can't keep up with exercising, but especially because I have colitis, I should. What's gonna get him out of this jam? Motive for the murders. If we can prove that Gumshoe doesn't have a motive, I think that's the most likely way to get him out, because if we can't find a motive, how are you going to arrest him? Then he would have had no reason to quote-unquote murder them. I feel like asking why he wasn't in the hallway is gonna make him look worse, and then stay to the hallway, but we've seen the hallway. If it's not motive, I'm gonna ask about the state of the hallway. I suppose the one thing I'd like clarified is Detective Gumshoe's motive for committing this crime. Motive, huh? Gumshoe, you got a grudge against Faraday or anything? No, sir, not me. Not a single bad thing against Mr. Faraday, sir. Is that a fact? You really have a problem with lying, don't you, Detective Gumshoe? I'm telling you, I am not lying. The more unnatural you act, the more suspicious you become, you know. If you want a motive, Edgeworth, I have one for you right here. Could you please share it with us? However, be forewarned that I won't hesitate to object to flights of fancy, because all I'm interested in is the perfect explanation. You're serious, aren't you? Fine. You amuse me, so I'll humor you with a little courtroom practice. Oh, we're gonna have to rebuttal. Okay. I'm suspicious of her. The fact that she's trying to blame Gumshoe, I'm suspicious of her. Okay, you got mod approval. Thanks, Rob. I'm sorry. I get super nervous. I'm sorry. Thank you, Tylenos, for checking for me. Current record is 51 minutes and non-stop running. Oh my gosh. Ranger, that is crazy. See, running in Ring Fit kind of kills me. That's like one of the worst. I've said it. I know Ilya agrees with me too on this. The worst thing in Ring Fit is the high step. Oh my gosh, the high step really gets me. And I shouldn't be so winded during the high step, especially because I've done years of dance. But yeah, running takes so much time. I did dancing for years, and I have an issue with running for like down a city block to catch a bus.
R2B2 Grady wants to watch a video with
Send
you.
me the link, Rob. Yeah, like 4 miles is a good day. Please, I struggled doing a mile run in high school. Or is it 2 miles in high school? I don't remember. But it was something like that. Okay, hold the phone while I get this set up for a sec. Video properties. Properties. Okay. Got it. Okay. Should show up now. Got it. Okay. And video? I think it should. Is it not showing? There we go. Okay. Ignore the Edgeworth on the side.
A Valentine's cream pie from 59. Now I can't think of anything better for Valentine's Day than a good old-fashioned cream pie. And this one features the maraschino cherry pastry. Hello.
I love cherries, though.
For the pie pan, we're going to want a 9-inch.
Goodbye.
I do too. If you've got one, don't just force it in. Be gentle. Now, whether or not to edge is up to you. Some people aren't that patient.
Stop!
Blind bake at 425
The
for 15
phrasing in
minutes. This finished a bit early. Happens to the best of us. Into a saucepan goes a cup of sugar, 1/4 cup cornstarch, 2 eggs,
He planned this.
Moo juice, 1/4 cup of cherry juice. Hopefully it'll be pink.
When this man says pie is breaking me.
If your hand gets tired, just keep going.
Hugh Neutron would enjoy these pie recipes.
And a 1/2 cup of chopped cherries. In you go. To the fridge. Next, a cup of cream whipped. Some people are into that.
Ooh.
Now we get to top. That's always fun.
I mean, okay, placing cherries is fun.
I like that.
Phrasing.
Very sweet, but I like it. A Valentine's.
If I had $1 for every single time I had to say the word phrasing in that video, he totally planned that. He totally planned that. Don't tell me that wasn't planned. Oh gosh. Anyway, anyway. There's no way that was all off the cuff. You know he wrote something for that and memorized it. There's no way. Man, I'm just thinking of that one question in Catherine. And it's like, do you always think of the dirty joke? And I answered, you know, this is me answering honestly, not trying to go for a particular route. Me just answering honestly. And I'm like... yeah, I do. I'm like, I think the answer was no and I can't help it. There was like no in between. So yeah, of course I picked I can't help it, and of course Then you get to see what everybody's first time responses were, and of course it's I can't help it, and I'm like, thank you. I suddenly feel slightly less bad for picking that. You know? Oh gosh, anyway. Thanks for that, Rob. Pie! I wish I could be that excited for pie. If it's pumpkin pie, I'd be super excited for pie. Yeah, you too, Ranger. See ya! Oh gosh, anyway. Back to the argument at hand. It was about a week ago. I saw the detective get chewed out by a livid Faraday in front of the precinct. He stood there super pale as Mr. Faraday yelled, "That's a salary cut for you, you nitwit." A brand new detective suddenly getting his salary cut. That's reason enough for a grudge. Well, how's that for the perfect explanation? Funny how you just brought that up now. You totally misunderstood me, pal. No matter how mad I get, I could never hold a grudge. It's true. It's Gumshoe. He's so pure. Quiet. We can't trust anything you say. Sir, there's nothing wrong with the motive she proposed, per se, but there are some gaps in her logic that need to be filled in. Misuse perfect explanation may not be so perfect at all. Alright, let's try to find some holes here. And go for it. It was about a week ago. Okay, I got nothing for that. He said to find holes. Okay, I saw the detective get chewed out. He stood there super pale. That's a salary cut for you. A brand new detective suddenly getting his salary cut. That's reason enough for a grudge. How's that for the perfect explanation? I'll fight you on... I can't present... I could fight her on that saying, you know... He's not the type of person. You call your explanation perfect. Is it not to your liking? Unfortunately for you, it's just not up to my standards. Oh, is there something you want me to clarify in that case? What should I do? Should I raise an objection? I think I'm gonna... The fact that you're... Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, honestly. Alright, if you could clear this one thing up for me. How Mr. Faraday was killed, motive for killing Mr. Rell, Faraday and Gumshoe's relation. Yeah, what about Mr. Rell? That actually sticks out to me. Logically, that's the one that sticks out to me. I understand Detective Gumshoe's potential motive for killing Mr. Faraday. However, what about his motive for killing Mr. Rell? His motive for killing Rell? Like I would know. And that's the flaw in your logic. If there was no clear motive for both of the murders, then I doubt this incident would have occurred, wouldn't you agree? Is there anyone else who might have had a grudge against either of the two men? Or should we look into that ourselves? Oh, in that case, I have absolutely no idea. What? That's impossible. She must know something. Wait. Can you please not glare at me like that? It makes me laugh. Why does it... Ah, yes, when I get glared at the supermarket for having colored hair and tattoos. That's my initial reaction, is to belt out laughing when I'm being glared at, question mark. That heathen over there with her fancy colored hair and ink on her body. Everyone glare at her. I didn't even do anything and you're already laughing away. Well, anyway, the way I see it, as long as he held a motive to... Somebody just text me. Hold on. I don't think anybody texted me. Hold the phone. I just wanted to double check. Oh, it's about D&D. Okay. Okay, that's what that was. It was about D&D on the weekend. And also Tunic is out! Thank you for letting me know about that, YouTube. I knew that, but thank you for letting me know again. Well, anyway, the way I see it, as long as he had a motive to kill one of the two, this crime would have played out the way it did anyway. Oh, would you care to explain your logic? Why do I get the feeling one of y'all just texted me? Hi. Oh my gosh, you don't recognize my face anymore, phone. No text. Texting Tylenos. Yes, text. There, I sent it. And this time, please try to provide a truly perfect explanation. Perfect this, perfect that. Stop being so uptight. Or is that a requisite trait for being a Von Karma? Miles Edgeworth, I demand you shut this rude woman up. I wish you'd both be quiet just for 1 second. Oh well, I guess I'll just have to explain it to you kids. Oh no, here we go again. Also, I just got texted again, so what happened? Wow! What were you expecting? You texted me during stream, Tylenos. What were you expecting? There's no one out there with a motive to kill both Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell. All you really have to establish is that someone had a grudge against one of the two men. Mr. Rell, who happened to be there, became a witness to Mr. Faraday's murder. Therefore, he was killed out of necessity and set up to look like they had killed each other. Is this in relation to the pie? Nacho, I don't know why there's... I don't know what that combo means. Oh gosh. I wonder if that's really true. Is there no one out there with a grudge against both men? I should take another hard look at the evidence for this morning's case. The second KG-8 incident, as people are calling it, involving an embassy staff member, and the two men who both wound up as suspects in the case. Is there someone else I'm overlooking who is somehow related to them? His daughter was there? I don't know. I feel like she's gonna come up because of it. There's no one out there with a motive to kill both Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell. Okay, wait a minute. Hold the phone right there. Wait a minute. Wasn't one of them involved in KG-8? Now, Rob, what did you... Rob! Oh my god! Thanks. That movie is sick, by the way. But when that's the first thing I see when I pull up a text, I hate it. By the way, though, that Kayako versus Sadako movie, by the way, that was a 10 out of 10. It totally plays to my love for J-horror, and I'm just fine with that. It's more of a Ring movie, though, than a Grudge movie, to be honest, but still, it's nice. I've wanted to see those two duke it out for years, and I did get that. And I originally saw that movie when it came out on the internet, before it was on any streaming platform. Man, oh man, I was like, thank goodness I can understand at least probably 50 to 65% of what's going on here, because it's so good. But yeah, I think that movie, where is it available now? Hold the phone, I know it's available on some streaming services, I want to check. Is it Shudder? I don't have a Shudder account, and I should. I should subscribe to Shudder. I don't know what I'm doing with my life, but I'm gonna have to cancel my sub to something else before I subscribe to Shudder. Oh, and I can't cancel. Wait, no, I don't know. Can I temporarily? No, I can't because My Little Pony, I can't cancel Netflix because eventually it's gonna be a thing. Oh, I'm using Verve for anime and Inuyasha. No, I'm watching Inuyasha on Hulu because for some reason everywhere else only goes up to season 2. It's really weird. I'm getting sidetracked. I'm getting super sidetracked. Where can you watch it? Oh, here it is. Watch movie on... What the frick? Roku channel, Amazon Prime Video, and Vudu. Okay. Wow, I thought it was on Shudder. Maybe it was and they took it down. But I highly recommend that movie. Is Okami subscribed to Snood? No, I am not. I also need to subscribe to Curiosity Streams. Hey, Curiosity Streams. I love dinosaurs and paleontology. Hit me up one day. Hit me up one day. So we can talk. Because that's another streaming service I need to get. There's no one out there with a motive. That's what I was gonna say. Which one of them was involved in KG-8 again? One of them was. I think it was Faraday? Check. What was it again? It was, frick. Kodobian Embassy staff member Manny found not guilty. Wasn't one of them involved? If I remember? I think one of them was involved. Okay, cool. It was one of them. Miss Yu, I believe there is someone you overlooked in making your statement. Or rather, is it because you'd rather not bring this person up? Thanks, Rob. What do you mean? We are looking for someone with a reason to kill both Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell. I can think of at least one person that fits that bill. He was the suspect in the original KG-8 incident, and a member of the Cadopian Embassy staff, Mr. Manny Cochin. That's right, the very man— Oh right, didn't they walk off screen to talk? What happened when they walked off screen? I'm really curious. No Curiosity Stream user, so I can't have Curiosity Stream subscribe. Oh my gosh, Graham. For real, there are so many— apparently they have really good paleontology and dinosaur documentaries that I'm like totally missing. Because that's all Man, I'm like that one person out there that rewatches that PBS Dinosaurs video from the early 90s, man. I'm like the only one. Anybody remember 3D Dinosaur Adventure from Knowledge Adventure? I'm a weirdo. That's right, the very man who came to visit you earlier out in the hallway. I know I'm not the only one who rewatches Walking with Dinosaurs. I also sit there pointing out all the inaccuracies, and I'm kind of not fun to— I love it, but I'm kind of not fun to be around when I'm pointing out inaccurate— That's also me during Jurassic Park. I'm like, not 6 feet tall. I'm like, immediately I'm sitting there and everyone's like, oh, Kwame, be quiet. Do dinos get dinosaurs on their feet back then? What do you mean, do they get dinosaurs on their feet? I'm confused. I'm so confused. The man who killed a member of the Cadopian Embassy staff, Mr. Rell, and the man who was the lead prosecutor of the KG-8 incident, Mr. Faraday. Don't make fun of the way I say dinosaurs, okay? It's the New York in me. Oh, it's a pun. It went over my head, Yang. I'm sorry. Don't make fun of the way I say dinosaurs, okay? Dinosaurs, I know. I know, it's because of New York. New York. No, I can't. Are you telling me that Mr. Cochin has no reason at all to kill both of these men? Well, I suppose he might have had a reason or two. You covered for me, pal. Yeah, I did. 'Cause I love you. Maybe you're not such a bad guy after all. Don't get ahead of yourself. You're still a suspect. Make no mistake about that. The perfect evidence, the perfect testimony. These are the only things I wish to hold. But I didn't do it. You will stay under my authority and go investigate Mr. Manny Cochin for me. And remember, I will not be forgiving should any— Oh! Who? You want to investigate Cochin? You'd just be wasting your time. And why is that? Cochin was up in the viewing gallery, watching the trial, or so I was told. Every cop in this place has been keeping an eye on the guy since he arrived. Then the only real suspect we have is still Detective Gumshoe. I suppose so. No way! Come on, Detective Bad! You gotta believe me, sir! I really was in that hallway the whole time, sir! I never took a single step into this room, sir! Okay, then are you saying there was someone else who passed through the hallway? No, there was no one else, sir. Then why should I believe you didn't do it? That is one incredibly foolish detective, standing right in front of a crime scene all by himself. It's as good as a confession of guilt. I have to admit it's a bit strange. Most criminals will fabricate some sort of lie to escape their crimes, and if that detective really wanted to prove that he is innocent, you'd think he would at the very least offer up "I spaced out while on duty" or the like. Come on, Gumshoe, time for your interrogation. No, Danny! Detective Bad! Oh no! But I thought we at least cleared up some of it! Oh, now I gotta work really hard. Miles Edgeworth, I will go on ahead and report this to Papa. And that, as they say, is that. Right, everyone? No, it's not. Well, I suppose we should both be getting back to our real jobs now, huh? Before we do, Miss Yu, there was something I'd like to speak with you about. What is it? Yeah, I'm really suspicious of you, not gonna lie. So what did you want to ask me about? The KG-8 incident? The current case of the murdered Cadopian embassy staff member. I've heard that people have begun calling it the second KG-8 incident. Only among you law enforcement types. And what about it? I'd like for you to tell me everything you know about the original KG-8 incident. I'm afraid I can't help you. I don't know anything beyond what was reported in the papers. No, I believe you know much more, since you are directly tied to the KG-8 incident. I'd appreciate it if you'd stop with the false accusations. Baseless outbursts are useless both inside and outside the courtroom, don't you know? I do, but I also know that I do have a leg to stand on here. Stop making that ultra-serious face in front of me. Ugh. If you could please stop laughing for just 1 second. I'm not going to make any headway like this. I'm just going to have to show her exactly how related to the KG-8 incident she is. I don't know, can I show her something? I don't know. Thank you, Twitch Prime. Oh, did you get it? Did you get it back yet? I don't... Can I show her something? Is it possible? I have the, I have the incident overview. Can I show that to her?
Legacy Jetty gifted a tier 1 sub to Twitch Prime. They have given 82 gift subs in the channel.
Wow, Grant. Wow. So does Twitch Incorporated have access? Oh my god. Twitch staff gifting to Twitch Prime. Grant, thank you for the gift sub to Twitch Prime. Just so weird seeing that down there. Miss you. I believe that I have proof of your connection to the KG-8 incident. That file is your proof. Very well then. Why don't you tell me exactly how I'm related to the KG-8 incident? Through the suspect, the victim, through the lead prosecutor. Manny, right? Was it through Manny? Did she ever mention Manny? I felt like she did. Because that would explain why she got so upset seeing him earlier. Oh, I'm thinking. Hold on, let me take a look. Yang. I have a few. Hi Okami from stream. Hi Yang from stream. I just saw your DM, Rob. Is it free to start playing, or do you have to pay to start? Like, I don't know how it works. I also need to find the time is my problem. I'm so headfirst into Genshin. It's so hard to get me out of it. I can reread the file. Is it... Okay, hold the phone. Check. Staff member Manny Cochin. The victim is CCU. It's not through Manny, but it's through CC. They're related. I don't know why I thought Manny was the victim. I was thinking Manny was the victim for some reason. It wasn't Manny. But my brain for some reason thought he was the victim for a minute. But, oh, they're related. Your connection to the KG-8 incident is through the victim. The victim's name is CCU. You will note that she has the same last name as you. Can you really still tell me with a straight face that you are not related to this case? I mean, she's busting out laughing, man. Sorry, but we're not related. What? Just kidding. You asked that question with such a serious look on your face that I couldn't help but... She never yeah, she really doesn't. Miss Yu, I ask that you please tell me the truth. It's free to play, though there are some limitations. Okay. I was like, if it's free to start, then it's just an issue of me finding time, obviously. But if I ever start, I will let you know. Alright, I'll tell you everything I know. Start from the top. As you guessed, the one who reported the smuggling activities of the Amano group was my sister, CCU, as I thought. And she was killed right before she was to testify at the impending trial by Manny Cochin. But because he was tried once and was acquitted, he gets to live out the rest of his cushy life completely carefree. All because of a lack of evidence. No, I heard that the evidence to convict him did exist. What? I heard it from Mr. Faraday himself after Mr. Cochin's trial was over. Apparently a man in black made off with the most important piece of evidence. And the evidence had been tampered with? Isn't it just like a criminal to do something like that? The smuggling ring being run out of the Amano group by one of its secretaries. They bailed Mr. Cochin out. Turns out they were in league with each other all along. How big was that smuggling ring? Was it a large operation? I don't really know, which is why I wanted to become the lead defense on this case that people are calling the second KG8 incident. But I haven't learned anything new at all. I was probably expecting too much, I know. You mean, you think this case has nothing to do with the smuggling ring? Don't know what to think. What about Manny? Is it said like that? Is it said like that? But it looks like it's Coach in? Is it supposed to have like an accent to it or something? Why did Mr. Cochin want to meet with you earlier? Actually, he came to watch the trial. Apparently he only found out that I was the defense lawyer on this case after he arrived. He figured he should say hi, and one other thing. Looks like you couldn't resolve anything this time either. Too bad. Wow. Frick. What's that supposed to mean? Oh boy, stop it with the scary face already. Fine, really. I gave him a good slap across the face. The way she talks about slapping him as she laughs away is kind of creepy. But it's just as Mr. Bad said. He's not related to the double murder. I asked around and people in the gallery claim that he was in his seat the entire time. Talk about cruel fate. Well, this is about all I know. Sorry. Guess I wasn't much help, huh? That's not true. I'm sorry I made you recall such a painful time in your life. Edgeworth, you really are too serious for your own good. You really need to learn to relax. We wouldn't want you to die of stress, would we? Is that why you laugh so much? Thank you for the advice, but there's no need to worry. I work in my own way, and I will catch this criminal in my own way as well. You'll see. Look at you with your game face on, ready to go. I'm making no such face. Did you know? Laughter is the best medicine, Edgeworth? Don't you get tired of making such a serious face all the time? I'm charged with making sure that all the criminals of this world are found guilty. I have no need for laughter. There you go, making that face again. Oh well, I've got to get going. I still have a few loose ends I need to tie up. So now knowing more about her history with it, I'm doubting it was her, I'm doubting it was her. That was kind of really messed up what he said to her, though. That was uncalled for. And honestly, her quirk now, I guess, being like, I'm stressed so much that I laugh to kind of release, what is it, endorphins? I forget. Is it endorphins? I don't know. I'm tired. I don't know. I mean, that is some pretty helpful advice. That's kind of why I kind of like, I know people probably find me being as bubbly as I am is probably like a turn off for a lot of people, but it's really, it's true. Laughter is a really good medicine, honestly. And then in the right, in certain situations, honestly. The KG8 incident and this murder investigation. It is my belief that these two cases are related to each other somehow. Plus that detective, Detective Gumshoe. It's obvious he's lying, even though the lie is hurting his chances. Clearly this case is far from over, but whether or not that detective is the murderer can only be determined once I've completed my perfect investigation. Mr. Von Karma, I swear to uphold your honorable name, or my name isn't Miles Edgeworth. I love his determination so much. To be continued. Actually, that's a good stopping point for tonight. Since we're like, what, 3 minutes away from 3 hours uptime? Yeah, this is a good spot, honestly. Do that quick save thing. And yeah, this is probably where we're gonna stop for the night. Go to bed. I'm not going to bed. However, JT needs to go to bed. Because, safe state, there we go. JT has work tomorrow. Miles on the Edgeworth case. What's tasty? Hun, what do you have? What do you have? What food do you have? Now I gotta go outside and see if there's food. Because now I'm hungry again. Thanks. And even if there isn't, I'm gonna go make some food. I'm a little bit hungry.
Lucas Jetty gifted a tier 1 sub to Bread. They have given 83 gift subs in the channel.
The sub is bready. Okay, but which... Grant, you didn't specify which bread. There's Wonder Bread. There's the... What's the Hillbilly brand bread? No, it's actually called Hillbilly in the title. There's, I don't know my... Wait, hold on. I need to look up brands of bread. Wait, hold the phone. Brands of bread. Hold the phone. Okay, so it could have been Sara Lee bread. Could have been Wonder Bread. It could have been the Sunbeam Old Fashioned. It could have been Pepperidge Farm. It could have been, Nature's Own. There's so many bread. Hostess apparently has bread. I'm just finding out is a thing. A Panera bread. There's so many possibilities about which bread. Man, types of bread. White wheat, whole wheat, multigrain, whole grain, grain, sourdough, rye, pumpernickel, brioche, flatbread. Why am I looking at the types of bread? There isn't an Italians getting bread that I could have gifted us such. Don't make fun of...
R2B2 Grady gifted a tier 1 sub to Wonder Bread. They have given 63 gift subs in the channel.
Oh, I wonder, what's in my Wonder Bread? I really can't, y'all. I really freaking can't sometimes. No, Edgeworth is not bread confirmed. Rob, thank you for the gift sub to Wonder Bread. The most basic of bread. I meant for the pun on it. If you take an... Stop. No. Stop, Rob. No. Anyway. Y'all are nuts. I love you so much. Y'all are nuts. We are 11 subs away from Pony Island. That horse mask is still staying in my cart. And I'm just really hoping that I don't get a text asking, why is this in the cart? Anyway, hello. You screwed up a thing at work and had to fix it for the past 45 minutes. Oh no, Chris! I hope you're okay. I'm so sorry, though. Other than Gumshoe being flustered in the corner, right? I just love how you see half of Gumshoe's body and he's just sort of lose heavy breathing going on here while he's like super stiff. I love that, actually. I didn't notice that. I love it. And that one guy in the back. That's me. I'm that one guy in the back on the couch, just kind of not doing anything, just being like, well, my work here is done. Oh, great. I'm gonna have to look at Wonder Bread jokes and DMs. Oh, gosh. Anyway, you're fine. You caught it. Okay, I'm glad, Chris. I'm sorry you had to spend tonight working on fixing that, honestly. Yeah, though, thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. Y'all are bananas. Y'all are crazy. I don't know what else to say. Y'all are bananas and crazy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I truthfully, I'm kind of, I'm kind of floored right now. Just, we have so many expenses right now, and this honestly helps a lot. Thank you. And honestly, I'm so excited. I want to play Pony Island, just so I can finally get in on it. Just so I can finally get in on what it is about this game that everyone else knows, but apparently that I don't, and I'm still in the dark. And honestly, yeah, I needed the laughs tonight, honestly. Like I said, roller coaster of emotions I've been going through. Today was good. Well, last night was pretty bad. I was having those major anxiety attacks for some reason. And then today was really good. Well, I was good after therapy, then I was bad after stream. And then I woke up and I was kind of feeling like garbage. And then I had stream and now I'm feeling better. Like I said, it's just a constant up and down with me, honestly. No, but Pony Island with horse mask. So y'all really want to see me with a horse mask, I guess. It's just seriously, thank you guys so much. Thank you again. You guys allow me to continue doing what I love doing here on Twitch. So just thank you so much, and thank you for being here, just being here and being on this crazy ride with us. That is Gumshoe losing his mind in the corner over here. That's what we're calling this, right? Yeah, that's exactly what this is. I will be back tomorrow. Legends Arceus should only take one more stream, and then we'll wrap up Legends Arceus tomorrow. We will finish out the Pokedex, and we'll be good to go on that front. Catch the final legendaries that we need to, do endgame boss. We will wrap up that game. If there's time left over, I don't know what I'll do after that. But I will wrap that up tomorrow, and we will be back to Ace Attorney on Friday. And that will be our week. So yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. It is 12:30. I know, because I started late. It is 12:30 in the morning, at least for me here. So if you need to go raid and run, go ahead, that is fine, but I definitely want to send somebody love as always. Yeah, seriously, everyone here, have a good night. Take care of yourselves, because I love you guys. Please take care of yourselves, honestly. Be kind to yourself, take care of yourself. Everything in between, honestly. We have a lot of people who are alive, so I'm gonna go through this list here and see who we're rating. But yeah, hi, if you are new here, and hi, I'm Okami. If you're new here and you did enjoy the stream, please feel free to hit that follow button. You'll get the notifications when I go live. Deku is here with me to raid bread. Deku is here. He knows Mama's done, and I can give him attention. Yeah, feel free. And if you want the links to our Discord, we will be watching Turning Red the coming weekend over on there. There is my cat is hanging off my chair, so you can see pictures of my cat. You are crazy. Sometimes I think you're channeling Artemis, because he did that too. So, Turning Red, yeah, that's the movie we're watching in Discord this weekend. I'm really excited too, Chris. I'm so excited. As all the good, that link is broken. All the good art that's been going around Twitter, seriously, and the fact that it takes, oh gosh, my 90s kid vibes are gonna be hit so hard by this movie. And I'm really gonna cry. I also need to go to Build-A-Bear at some point, or order from Build-A-Bear, because I really need a May plush. Those plushies look so freaking fantastic. And I'm so excited for it, honestly. But yeah, we're gonna end it here tonight, guys. But I think there's somebody doing a charity stream tonight. It looks like Super Ninbo might be, I think is streaming for Extra Life, because I see exclamation point Extra Life. So I am always going to hit up a good charity stream. Oh, they got accepted for the Capcom Creator Program too! Aw! That is so great! It looks like they're playing Mega Man X4. I still know nothing about that one Capcom series I'm seriously in the dark about. But, oh gosh, okay, yeah, the Dr. Wily cosplay. Oh gosh, it's so good. But they're almost at their goal too. They have a 1000k goal for Extra Life. They're at 936, so definitely, let's go hype them up, because I want to see them hit that 1k mark. X4 is very good. You would know. I guess you're my, Shell Shock, 2 is also like my Mega Man lore expert. I know nothing. It's so weird seeing Extreme Elements have this thumbnail. But yeah, Extra Life is a fantastic charity. So let's go hype them up for, bringing the love at the Okami Guard. Let us go hype them up for 1k for Extra Life. Yeah, feel free to, like, scream, 1k hype too while you're in there. Cheer them on, and that's, like, such a fantastic, oh my gosh, that goal is super fantastic. I love. Man, I can't wait to, like, do my first cosplay for a charity stream. We all know probably what it's gonna be. It's gonna be so low. It's gonna be so low effort, but I'm so excited for the chance to wear it. Oh man, just giving me ideas. Anyway, yes, be sure to go send some love for the fact that they're raising for charity. I will see you guys, Smooth Avocado, yes. I will see you tomorrow night for the finale of Legends Arceus, and yeah, I will. I love you guys. Sweet dreams if it is nighttime by you, or good morning wherever you are. Stay hydrated, like Titanic. Have a fantastic day, evening, wherever you are. And take care of yourselves, and just know I love you guys so much deep down. Thank you guys so much for everything. You all mean the world to me. And I will see you tomorrow night. Have a good night, guys. Love you all. Bye!